What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another stream here once again on the channel. Thank you for everyone who is right now tuning into the stream, of course. Very amazing that you guys are tuning in here. And guys, there will be a very exciting day once again here in the cryptocurrency space, guys, because what we can see here is that we are probably forming a new symmetrical triangle here in this rising wedge, of course. And yesterday, what we could see, of course, yesterday we were witnessing this all live together. We saw that we were breaking to the lower side of this rising wedge, but we created a fake out. Right away, the next 4-hourly candle fired its way back up here, created this big green candle, re-entering the rising wedge here. That was, of course, very exciting to see here yesterday. Unfortunately, I wasn't live here. But yeah, and then just 8 hours ago, we also created a big wick here and a hammer candle as well here for the Bitcoin price. You can see symmetrical triangle getting respected here once again. And this is a scenario that I do want to be looking at. Also talk about the CME gap. We already filled it. We haven't created a gap on CME, so that's of course also very nice. But the thing here is that we can be looking at this scenario what we are looking at right now, and we can see a possible price target. And also, if you just look to the rising wedge scenario here, you can see that we are still in the ranges here of this rising wedge. So that's of course very exciting to see. But guys, also, if I flip this to a lower time frame here, there are multiple things that you can be looking at. If you look to the 1-hourly time frame, maybe forming a symmetrical triangle on the lower time frames, and this can maybe push the price a little bit lower here, because of course we're going into this pattern from a move to the downside. So this is also a thing that I'm right now keeping an eye out on. And there are so many things that I can be discussing on Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is looking very exciting right now. You can also see Bitcoin forming some kind of a W structure right now. W structure, of course, very bullish bias pattern. But you can see right now that we are not pushing a little bit, we are not pushing higher from now on. So usually how these W structures works here is, of course, you first create a leg down here, and you fight back up here, get a resistance from the neckline. And what we are seeing right now, we got pushed lower, but we are creating a higher low here. So we're creating a higher low. Make me feel very exciting, because creating higher lows are usually very bullish bias patterns, and you can also see that we are respecting the W structure. But right now we are not really moving further to the upside. And what I do want to be seeing, if we are willing to look at the W structure here, guys, what I do want to be seeing here is that we are breaking through the previous neckline here and finding support at the previous resistance line of the neckline. So the W structure for now on, in my opinion, not looking particularly good here. Maybe if we're going to create a wick at the lower side, still push a little bit higher here, and then have this retest on this level, this will be very strong long position entries. But in my opinion, you should be waiting for now, because it's looking like that we're invalidating this W structure right now. And if we're invalidating a W structure, this can be, of course, pretty bearish here, because then we are creating another low here. And of course, depending if we're going to create a higher low, it will be still very good. But in my opinion, we do want to be seeing the Bitcoin price going a little bit higher here, have another retest of this previous neckline, and of course, break through it. So, guys, I feel very excited what we are going to see today. I think that we're going to see a lot of interesting things here in the Bitcoin price section. Also, yeah, of course, the W structure looking pretty interesting. You can see, of course, this channel here on the 4-hourly is pretty interesting, because you can see on the 4-hourly we're still playing in this symmetrical triangle here. You can see we have 3 touch points, so it is a valid pattern. And also on the top side we have 3 touch points. So this is looking like a very clear pattern, and we can be looking like that we can anticipate this pattern. So if we're having another leg here down here, maybe it's an opportunity to accumulate some Bitcoin. But in my opinion, if you really want to trade this one, if you really want to trade this symmetrical triangle here, you should once again wait for a breakout confirmation. You should wait for a confirmation if we're going to break to the upside on this retest, because otherwise I will be not flipping bullish. And also for the same, if we're moving down here, if we're moving down, I do want to be seeing a retest before opening anything of a trade here, guys. So there will be huge opportunities here. I think there will be huge opportunities for Bitcoin, because we're going to see a lot of volatility here. And maybe, I told you yesterday, probably it's going to be on the Monday where we are going to see all this volatility come into the market. But for now on, it is looking like that we maybe have to wait a little bit longer here for the extreme volatility to return into the market. But yes, I definitely think, sorry for my throat, I'm feeling already too excited here, but I definitely think we can see a lot of volatility. Of course, the rising wedge still in play here, still in play. We create this fake out to the lower side here, and of course, we're sitting pretty low in the 4-hourly, but the 1-hourly fighting, of course, in the R side or in the momentum wave already back to the upside here. But you do want to be careful here, because I still think that we can be pushing lower for Bitcoin. I still think that we can be pushing a little bit lower for Bitcoin. But of course, if we're going to break to the upside here, if we're not going to see another fake out like we did over here, if we're just right now going to push through the top side of the resistance line, yes, I will be flipping extremely bullish here. But for now on, I do want to be waiting till I see a clear direction for Bitcoin. It's a Monday W. Yeah, it's a typical Monday W, guys. That's of course very insane. So of course I like to look at the scenario here. It's of course a very bullish buy scenario. But I do want to see if you are looking at the W, guys. If you are looking at the W, you do want to be seeing more volatility getting created here, because right now we are just lagging behind here. I do want to be seeing more pace. Of course, if we're going to see it getting reached here in the coming 3 hours or so, it's still okay. But I do want to be seeing this neckline getting touched as soon as possible of the W. So, of course, I want to be breaking through it, and once breaking through it, I do want to have a rate test. But for now on, we have to wait a little bit longer here before we're really looking for a clear W here, guys. And I see already 700 of you guys are tuning in here. Absolutely insane. Thank you for everyone who is tuning in here. If you just hopped onto the stream here, make sure to right away smash up the likes, because there you will be supporting the channel completely for free, of course, and also it will be very supportive here, because we are pushing this content to more people, and of course that is a thing of what we would like to do here. So if you're new to the channel, if you just tuned into the stream here, make sure to right away smash up these subscribers, guys, and of course also the like buttons. So Goover right away donating here, and you're saying, what do you think about Origin Protocol? So we'll be checking it. I don't know exactly what the project is here. I mean, there are right now 9,000 cryptocurrencies in circulation here. So of course there are a lot of new projects coming up here. Probably a lot of good performing projects as well here. But I'm already exposed to a lot of altcoins here. But OG, let me check it real quickly here. I did hear about it, but I don't know the exact fundamentals about it. But yeah, you can see here, this is looking particularly strong here in my opinion. You can see previous resistance of the 1.618 here in the Fibonacci chart. Let me get this right. You can see previous resistance. Right now, holding up pretty strong here, but we were faking out here, getting rejected, but right now once again touching it. So, in my opinion, it's looking strong in the immediate short term, Goofer. It's looking strong in the immediate short term, so let's see where it is heading towards. But I feel, of course, very excited about these coins. Also, maybe creating a new uptrend here. It's looking like a solid uptrend, to be honest. So yeah, we can really respect this upward sloping support line, in my opinion. Of course, also forming a downward sloping support line here. Maybe we're going to see a breakout anytime soon here for this coin. So let's see where it is heading towards. But I feel very excited, because you are right, they're trading at pretty strong support, because you can see previous getting stopped out by this level, right, and finding support at this level. So let's see where it is heading towards. But I will be discussing Ethereum real quickly, guys. I will be discussing Ethereum, of course. Also, will be discussing ADA and every single coin here, guys, on the channel. Someone's also saying check chain games. I will check chain games also. But guys, in general, today will be a very exciting day here. Usually Mondays are very exciting. And also, let me do a quick check on the coin market cap here. See if something is right now really popping out here. You can see Harmony 1 once again popping out here to the upside here. After this, I will be checking Ethereum, ADA, Chainlink, and every other coin, of course, guys. You know the normal startup of the day. We're doing always these checks on these coins here, but you can see still VeChain performing very strong, almost 10 cents here, of course. Yeah, Switchberg also performing once again very strong, but yeah, you can see Harmony 1, of course, jumping out of it once again. I still think Harmony 1 is pretty high already. That was the reason why I was not buying into it, but yeah, you can see another 50% increase today, still performing very strong. Let's see where it is heading towards. And also, H-bar still 7% in the upside here. Of course, on the weekly, you can see still 10% to the downside here. But I think it can definitely move a little bit higher here. Basic attention token sitting around $1.17 here. Also still doing very good. And of course, we will be looking into more coins, guys. We will be looking into more requests of you guys later on. And FGX also doing a pretty strong job. Still think it's a very good buy as well here. FGX, very good buy right now, in my opinion. But yeah, the top 10, top 100, I mean, is still doing very strong for Bitcoin, for the cryptocurrency space, I mean. So, of course, very excited what we are having here. And everyone, good morning for tuning in here. I see people also saying good morning in the chat here. And we'll be checking real quickly at chain games, because people still say chain games is exploding. Damn, guys, I haven't checked it up here on the channel, but I'm a happy buyer at 10 cents, guys. I'm a very happy buyer. And we were discussing this on the channel so much here. We were discussing this so much on the channel. And I'm absolutely grateful here, guys. And the point here is I was already watching to this coin once it was sitting around 7 cents here. Then, of course, we create another leg up here to the 20 cents. And then you had so much time to accumulate it. And, of course, I was telling you guys, also at the 20 cents, at the 10 cents, I was telling you guys, please get exposed to every sector in the cryptocurrency space, and also the gaming sector. The esports sector will be very big in the cryptocurrency space, and I think that Chain Games is a very good project here. So yeah, Chain Games, of course, doing pretty strong here, also getting listed on OKX or Yobi. I mean, it's getting listed on certain exchanges. Very good, of course, to see. The more adoption there's coming to Chain Games, the better it is, of course. So yeah, I feel very exciting. And also, the CEO of Chain Games is also subscribed to the channel here, so big shout out to him. I don't know if he's watching right now, but yeah, I mean, I really love the project, guys. And you can see 64 cents, guys. That's absolutely insane. And 6x in just a matter of a few hours, a few days, I mean. You can see, if you look to the last 7 days here, you could have bought this at 10 cents here just a week ago, and you could have right now already 7x your money. So yeah, if you bought it, let me know if you bought it. Very good, good job here. I know Crypto York also bought it, so Crypto York doing also a very strong job here. And he's also, yeah, he gave me the information about Chain Games, so I really love it, of course, really love it. But I will be going into Ethereum right now, guys. I will be going into Ethereum because yesterday in the stream, let me know if you watched the stream yesterday as well, because yesterday, of course, a very exciting day crypto. But we were discussing Ethereum, and we told you guys, great box of support. Very strong accumulation level, and you can see once again creating a wick on the lower side here. Creating a wick on the lower side, still holding up as very strong support. But I think what you do want to keep in mind here, the more times we are testing a support line, the more likely it will be that we are going to break it. But yeah, for now on, we're still holding up here, still creating some kind of a head and shoulders. So that's a little bit concerning here for me. But I do want to be careful as well here, because the more times you're testing a supportive line here, the more likely it will be that you're going to break to the downside. But yeah, in my opinion, it's still acting as very strong support. So why should you trade against the trend? Why open a short at this level instead of opening a long position? Because I still think Ethereum is still holding up pretty good here. But I do want to see some more things coming together here, because you can see downward sloping resistance line here finally getting broken here on Ethereum. As you can see here, downward sloping resistance line finally getting broken here, retesting it as support right now, and now finally having a minor bounce here. And also in this chart, you can see still the supportive line here is getting, oh, I don't want to move in. The supportive line is still getting respected here for Ethereum. So I do still want to be looking at this line here, guys. And I still think that you can accumulate some Ethereum. You can accumulate some more Ethereum. You can accumulate some more Bitcoin right now. And especially, I think Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is just looking very strong here. It is looking very strong here. Some people are saying, yes, I bought it at 9 cents. Yeah, you're doing a very good job here. You're doing a very good job. Yes, I get my mark. Yeah, Natasha, how is the mark here? Let me know. Of course, send it to Ireland. So that's, of course, very cool. I'm sending it to all over the world, guys. Very excited. If you want to win it today, I'm probably going to give away another mug. So we're going to set a target right away here. Do you guys want to win a mug? Let me know in the chat real quickly. But I will be looking at Bitcoin, of course, guys. You say check Bitcoin, focus on Bitcoin, please. So, of course, we will be looking at Bitcoin. We will also be looking at some other altcoins as well today. But yeah, I mean, this is a scenario that we can be looking at in the immediate short term. This is a scenario that can be playing out right now. And we can definitely keep an eye out on Bitcoin, because the 1 hourly candle, of course, pretty red right now on Bitcoin. Pretty red 1 hourly candle. And maybe we're going to find a supportive bounce on this lower side. Then we have our third touch of the symmetrical triangle, guys. So let's see if we're going to have this third touch. Let's see if we're going to see this third touch. And of course, I'm right now currently in no trades, guys. I'm in no trades, but I will be looking to open a trade here once we're seeing some more confirmations, because I find it too risky. And this is the point here. I don't think this W structure is getting respected right now, because we are moving down once again here, guys. We're moving once again to the downside, so I don't think this W structure is a structure that we want to be looking at right now, because it is looking like that we are invalidating it at the moment. So this is, of course, a little bit scary for me. I would like to see the price moving a little bit higher, of course. Everyone say, give away, please. So I will quickly take a sip of my coffee, guys. And this is once again, by the way, this is once again a very important level that we are trading on for Bitcoin. This is once again very important level that we are trading on, because I'm still looking to this bigger support line over here. You can see this bigger white line over here. You can see, of course, multiple touch points here, multiple touch points. But what I want to say about this resistance supportive line, I mean, is of course yesterday this white line of support, we broke it. We broke it over here, but we fall back up here. But right now we are retesting it once again, and of course here we also got support. So let's see if we're going to find support on this line once again here. Would be, of course, very amazing. But I mean, we already invalidated it over here, already a wick over here. So it is looking like that we showed this fake out. So this line is not holding up strong enough, in my opinion. So of course we are right now looking at some other scenarios here. Of course, in this bigger time frame, you can also see this yellow symmetrical triangle here getting formed. And this is the main thing that we can be looking at. But I mean, if we're going to go to the lower side here of this symmetrical triangle, I think a breakdown is more likely to see, because we're also breaking down of this rising wedge scenario here. And rising wedges usually very bearish bias patterns here for Bitcoin, and you can be pushing the price pretty low if you're seeing it. And I mean, we're right now not even having the strength to move to the upside of the channel once again here. So that is, of course, the thing that I don't really like to see here, guys. Not a thing that I would really love to see here. But I mean, of course, we're going to anticipate every single scenario here, and this, of course, on the lower time frames. You can maybe see a pattern playing out here as well here on the 1 hourly, and also giving you some trade opportunities here. And if you want to trade it, I will be trading it on Femex. And I can definitely take this this lower time frame scenario as well as a trading opportunity, guys. I think there will be huge opportunities here in this coming week, so make sure don't rush into anything here. If you're right now just missed out on a trade, if you missed out on this bounce or so, I mean, please don't rush into trades here, because we will be having enough opportunities here because it's Bitcoin. If you're not in a trade right now, please wait for a perfect opportunity here, because there are coming so many opportunities here to trade Bitcoin. It's not just one opportunity here. Don't rush into anything here, but of course, we will be looking at every single scenario. Bitcoin is weak. Yeah, Bitcoin is not showing enough strength here, I mean. Are you going to give away another mug in the live stream? Yes, we're going to give away at least one more mug here. So, guys, we will be doing a mug giveaway once, let's say, once reaching the 1.2k likes here. 1.2k likes, I definitely think we can reach it. I will be streaming, of course, also it's Monday, and you guys know on the Mondays I stream always a lot here. So, of course, having plenty enough of time here today. But I will be streaming quite a long time here, so 1.2k likes, and I will be giving away the mug here live in the stream, in the live chat. So if you're just tuning into the stream here and you want to win the mug later on, you can right away smash up these likes here, because I see we already have 200 likes. Guys, you are already smashing it up. You guys are already smashing it up. Roll the dice this morning. Yeah, it can literally go each direction, of course. Really depends on where Bitcoin is heading towards. So GM is saying, hey, what's up, Dan? And you are saying, what is Crypto.com looking like? And of course, we on the channel are loving Crypto.com. And we were seeing on the 4 hourly, I saw this big wick on the top side getting created. Oh, I don't see it right now. So yeah, Crypto.com, of course, yesterday discussed this as well here. Probably going to stop out anytime soon here. But yeah, we in a bigger picture. Creating a higher low once again here, but what we can see, what we are playing out right now, is maybe that we are forming some kind of an ascending triangle, guys, for Crypto.com. And I do still think that Crypto.com can be pushing a little bit higher here, but you want to be looking at the technicals as well here. And if I look to the technicals, you are forming an ascending triangle here in a bearish, in a downwards momentum phase here. So you're getting pushed lower, forming an ascending triangle here. Then it's more likely to see a breakdown here. But I mean, it's Crypto.com here. I feel very bullish about it. I still think because of the mainnet, it can have a lot of hype here around the coin. And I still think that a lot of people will be accumulating some more Crypto.com. So will it be moving up? Yes, it can definitely be moving up here from this point. So let's see where it is heading towards. But I still feel very excited. I mean, 3 more days, guys. 3 more days before we're going to see this breakout to the upside. I mean, 3 more days before the mainnet is getting launched. Of course, this break to the upside can happen anytime soon. This is on the 1 hourly. And I do want to be careful here, because a move down can be created here, but I will be still holding my Crypto.com here. Of course, biggest holding position of my portfolio. I still think it can be going to towards $1.50 or so. Can go up way higher. We are just starting with Crypto.com, so I mean, accumulating around 20 cents here is not a bad buy for Crypto.com. This is not a bad buy to accumulate some Crypto.com here. So yeah, we will be looking at this ascending triangle scenario here for Crypto.com playing out. So also we'll be discussing ADA real quickly. My lips are pretty dry, I don't know. Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. But you can see Cardano. Of course, we were discussing Cardano yesterday as well. We were discussing this this great box of support. But we are starting a stealth downtrend here, guys. We are starting a stealth downtrend here for the price action of Crypto.com, sorry, for Cardano, and this is not looking good here. We're not holding on to the support line here. We're getting pushed lower, and we're getting even rejected by this previous support line. So, in my opinion, we can be pushing a little bit lower here for Cardano. It's not looking particularly strong here in the immediate short term. Also, here you were forming a bullish divergence, because you can see, no, you were not forming a bullish divergence, sorry, but almost forming a bullish divergence, setting a lower low, and I thought we were setting a higher high in the RSI, but it's not clearly in higher high. But I mean, it's not looking strong for 88 right now. You're starting first. We're seeing this downtrend getting started here. Big push up to the upside, right? And once again, downtrend getting started. So, of course, pretty concerning what we are seeing, and also we're seeing a double top. So that's not for me looking very strong if you look to the technicals here. But yeah, I know for sure ADA will be moving to the upside anytime soon here. It's just a matter of time here. But if you look to the Bitcoin comparison, ADA once again not holding up to the supportive line here. So, I mean, I'm right now anticipating that we're going to see another leg down getting created towards this level of support. And if touching this level, yeah, these are the levels that you can accumulate some ADA. And also not holding on to this level. So, I mean, the level that we are watching at right now here for ADA compared to Ethereum is this gray box scenario over here. You can see you are touching this level multiple times here, holding up as very strong support. And because you're holding up as very strong support, you can be seeing if we're going to move down here, I think you're going to see a massive bounce to the upside, just like you saw over here. Of course, this was also because Coinbase was announcing their news about crypto, about ADA. And I definitely think once touching this level, we can see another leg up getting created. Of course, we're still in the downtrend here, setting a lower high, maybe forming some kind of a descending triangle, then get pushed lower. But I mean, it's not particularly looking good, the chart at the moment. The chart compared to Bitcoin is not particularly looking good here because you're forming a downtrend here, and you can form some kind of a descending triangle here. But if you want to invalidate this structure, yeah, you do want to be moving above this resistance line, create a higher high than the previous high at least. Then you can be looking for new highs, of course. But it really depends on how the structure of the market will be developing here for ADA, guys. Really depending how the structure for ADA will be developing. It's right now on Bybit/Coinbase. Yeah, I mean ADA was already on Bybit, so of course ADA also on Femex. But yeah, it's of course on Coinbase. That was the reason why it was, of course, getting pushed higher. And I mean, you guys are all laughing. I mean, the ADA community is something like the previous Ripple community or so. I mean, the ADA community is a very strong community here. Of course, definitely lovely to see. Of course, definitely lovely to see. That's Ethereum comparison. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was saying something. Incorrect. I'm sorry. That's the Ethereum comparison. But I mean, the Ethereum comparison for ADA is the most important comparison in my opinion. What is the best entry for Ethereum compared to USD? I mean, it's very hard to say. It's very hard to say because it's right now looking like that you're still falling to the downside here. But I mean, what you can be looking at, and I was removing these lines each and every time, but it's coming back. I don't know why. But I mean, what you can be looking at here to accumulate some ADA, in my opinion, if I extend this trend line here, is towards this level over here. So this will be around the $1.10 here. $1.10 is definitely the level that you can be looking at to accumulate some Cardano compared to USD Tether. Of course, this is right on the Binance chart, so $1.10 is definitely a good level to accumulate. He just did a Crypto.com update. Yes, I did. Check basic attention token. Yes, I will be checking the basic attention token real quickly here because I feel very bullish about basic attention token, of course. And we were discussing this yesterday as well here. If you bought into it yesterday, you're doing a very good job here because we were witnessing this yesterday. We were seeing this dump off getting in here, and we were finding support at this level. But in my opinion, this is looking extremely bullish here. This is looking extremely bullish, even though, yeah, of course, we first were creating a bull flag, but we were not breaking out to the upside. What we can be seeing is that we are still finding resistance by this downward sloping resistance line here, and we haven't clearly broke through it. So I do want to be seeing a break on the 4-hourly closes, at least anytime soon. But what we can be looking at here, we are finding support at the previous all-time high here. Here you can see we were getting stopped out here. But I mean, $1.08 was the previous all-time high for basic attention token. You can see over here a big wick getting created on the top side, and right now we are finding support on this level. So this is making me feel very exciting, of course. This is making me feel, yeah, very, very bullish as well here, because finding support at the previous all-time high here is usually signifying that we can see a big leg up getting created to the upside. So, I mean, get ready with your bags of basic attention token. I think we can be moving towards $1.70 here. $1.70 is definitely my next target to the upside here. If we are going to see an insane rally up to the upside, this can be still a move approximately of another 50% to the upside. I think we can see it. 50%, of course, a huge move, but I think it's a very likely target to be reached within, let's say, 48 hours approximately. I think it can be taking a little bit longer here, maybe 4 days, maybe 5 days, but I think we can be reaching the $1.70 anytime soon here. Even though Bitcoin is going to move down here, basic attention token is still looking extremely bullish. Still looking extremely bullish, guys. You can see Bitcoin moving a little bit lower here once again. You can still see Bitcoin is not showing a lot of strength, guys. Bitcoin is not showing a lot of strength. What do you think that we are going to see? Let me know real quickly in the chat. And Crypto Conscience also saying, what do you think? We are going to have another break for TView? So we'll be checking TView, of course. But I mean, Bitcoin is not looking very strong. Bitcoin particularly not looking very strong. But yeah, this is very exciting what we are looking at for TView. You can see we were moving down. We were forming some kind of a bull flag. And I will be removing these lines as well here. Give me a second. But you can see we were forming a bull flag. Breaking out to the upside. Right now finding support each and every time at the previous resistance line here. But still downward sloping support line. So finding support at this level and bouncing up to the upside. Are we going to see a move to the upside getting created here? It's very likely because it is looking like a bull flag. And if you measure the price target here, of course, it was a pretty stealth upside move here. And you can be seeing that we are, since the breakout, of course, I think we can be heading towards the 56 cents here. But of course, it's still a very ambitious target in my opinion. I don't think it's very likely to see it play out because I do think it's already pretty overextended here. Especially also on the daily. Forming huge bearish divergences as well on the daily. So you do want to be careful with that of you. Do want to be very careful with that of you. You do want to be very careful. Bounce of support. People are saying, well, I was asking real quickly here, what do you think of Bitcoin? And people are saying bounce. Bounce. Bitcoin is going to fall. Bitcoin wants to fall. Bounce from the support line. Yeah, we will be seeing what Bitcoin will be doing here, guys. And of course, Bitcoin yesterday was bouncing back here. Bitcoin was bouncing back. So yeah, let's see what we're going to see right now. Because if we're going to find another bounce, that would be, of course, very nice. Because then we are having a third touch point here. And if we're having a third touch point, we can see that we are going to create a new leg up here. But of course, there will be a lot of opportunities here once we're seeing this market develop even more. We will be seeing more and more opportunities coming towards us, guys. So please don't rush into anything here. I'm glad I saw my Bitcoins 2 days ago. I mean, yeah, you're doing a good job here, but I'm not willing to time the market with my holding position, to be honest. But yeah, you're selling at a good price, to be honest. You're selling at a good price, but we can easily move back to these levels where we were sitting around 2 days ago. I mean, if we're going to see a breakdown of to the upside of the symmetrical triangle here, we can be moving very quickly to the upside once again. We can be moving to the upside very quickly once again. Yeah, if you look to the bigger picture, you can see the 4-hourly scenario is still intact here. But if you're going to break out to the upside of this symmetrical triangle on the 1-hourly, if you're going to break to the upside, of course, probably you're heading towards these higher levels over here. But yeah, if you're going to break to the downside of this symmetrical triangle on the 1-hourly, you can see that we're probably going to push lower below this supportive line also on this the 4-hourly pattern. So I think we're going to see very exciting things here, but I do think what is more likely here is that we're going to break to the downside, to be honest. But I like I told you before, I want to see confirmation because we also can still break to the upside here. But I do want to be seeing confirmation of the retest, the previous resistance flipping into support. So guys, that will be the thing that we will be looking at. That will be the thing that we will be looking at. But I mean, yeah, just like we discussed yesterday as well here, if Bitcoin is going to go up for a longer period of time, we will be only accumulating more and more Bitcoin. We only will be accumulating more, guys. Money still has, there's still a possibility to make more money, guys, and that's completely true. There's still a lot of possibilities, guys, and of course we are all here to make some good gains. And I still think you are not too late here. And guys, by the way, we are watching already with 1,200 people. Very cool that everyone is right now tuning into the channel here. Very lovely that we're going to see so. And also quickly want to say, if we're going to reach 28k subscribers today here, we'll also give away an extra mug here. So 2 possibilities to win a mug here, and also once reaching the 1,100 likes here. So if you just tuned into the stream here, make sure to already smash up the likes. It's only taking 5 seconds of your time. And you will be, of course, massively supportive, because if you're smashing up these likes right away, right now, yeah, you're just helping the channel, and you, of course, it's only taking a few seconds for you, and you will be making me feel very happy, of course. Hourly candle, yeah, the hourly candle is pretty darn red here. Pretty darn red one. Oh, we just opened a new one, of course. I was not even paying attention, guys. I was not even paying attention, but we just opened a new one, hourly candle. Very exciting to see. It's 10 o'clock at my place here. But yeah, of course, we're only live for 30 minutes here. We'll definitely be streaming way longer here today. But guys, new 1 hourly candle. Of course, let's see where we are heading towards. And still 3 more hours for the 4 hourly candle close. But I think we definitely will be seeing it live altogether. Okay, everyone is saying Mark, of course. Fiat money is worthless. Only gold, silver, and cryptos are real estate. That's completely true. I mean, fiat is worthless. Why should you hold fiat? Only if you want to make losses, you can hold fiat. Bitcoin 53k here. Yeah, I mean, guys, yesterday we also did a poll real quickly on our Twitter page. You can see I did a poll real quickly, and I was saying, which level are we going to touch first on Bitcoin? So 460 people voted here, and more people were saying that we're going to touch 62k earlier than the 52k. So more bulls than bears in the market right now. And of course, once there are more bulls than bears, is usually what everyone thinks is usually not the thing what is going to happen. But I mean, yeah, more people are bullish than bears on the market, guys. What do you guys think? Which level are we going to reach first? You can also still go to the Twitter page here. You can still vote on it. It will be of course very cool if you are letting your vote as well. If you let know what you guys think of the market right now. But yeah. It will be certainly lovely if we're going to see this move down getting created here for Bitcoin, because then we can be looking, yeah, we are in a pretty stealth downtrend here on the 15 minutes. So let's see if we're going to break it anytime soon here. Let's see if we're going to break it anytime soon here. But I mean, you can see on the 15 minute we're not reversing yet here. But maybe once touching this level, I do think that we can be moving up a little bit more. Let me quickly check. Of course, today not a lot of liquidations are happening today. You can see only 300,000 US dollar in shorts getting liquidated, as 600,000 US dollars in longs getting liquidated. It's not as bad here, as you can see here. Here we were liquidating 75 million in shorts and also 78 million in US dollars in longs. So not a big squeeze. We haven't seen a big squeeze. Of course, we haven't seen a big move yet. But I think that we can see a big move coming today, guys. Still standing behind my word. I still think that we can see a big volatility into the market, returning into the market. And guys, if we're really going to fall for Bitcoin, if we're really going to fall here, there will be levels that we can accumulate very strong Bitcoin, guys. We can be looking at levels that we can accumulate some very strong Bitcoins. You can see 4-hourly candle flipping pretty darn nasty red, guys, right now. Pretty red right now on the 4-hourly. You can see Bitcoin moving a little bit more to the downside. But what we will be doing here, guys, because if the market is going to move down here, of course, this symmetrical triangle will probably hold up as a very strong support. But if we're going to see a stealth move to the downside here, 54K, 54.7K here will be the first level that we will be looking to accumulate some more Bitcoin. Of course, there will be the golden pocket entry. So usually golden pocket entries are very strong here. Of course, they are previously already holding up a support. But if we were going to go towards this level, of course, invalidating completely this W structure. But already we are invalidating it, in my opinion. So W structure not looking particularly good, guys, right now. I don't think that we're really seeing a reversal at the moment. I still think that we can see another leg down getting created, guys. Why is the market so flat here? I mean, it's definitely good to see the market cooling off for a second. Definitely think it's good to see the market cooling off. Let me quickly fix something. So guys, yeah, what do you guys think of the W structure? Because in my opinion, we are not right now respecting this W structure. Because if you're seeing a W structure, it's usually very bullish, creating a higher low, looking like we can push the price a little bit higher here. And of course, there was the price target. Price target of this W structure is around the 60.4K here. But in my opinion, it's not looking like we are clearly moving higher. MD, thank you for your support of the nation. You were saying, what do you think about Civic? I will check it real quickly. I will check it real quickly here. Yeah, what you can see right now with Civic, it's trading on this Fibonacci level multiple times here. You can see previously stopping out on this level, and here we're right now finding support on this level. So that's of course very nice to see. It's just very basically support flipping into resistance, resistance flipping into supports. I'm sorry. You can also see that we are making a trend line for already a longer period of time here, and we are holding up to this trend line right now pretty good here. You can see touches. Here we got touches, and also over here. And every time once touching this level, we are creating a support bounce from it. But yeah, you can also see that we are creating a horizontal resistance line here, where we are getting stopped out right now once again. So yeah, we do want to be seeing this breakthrough of this horizontal level, because that's holding us back right now. And you can maybe say it's an ascending triangle, but I don't really like it. It's not the most beautiful ascending triangle at the moment here, but yeah, you do want to be seeing a break of this level, maybe have a retest and then move higher. But for now on, it's not particularly looking very strong in my opinion. Also here, we got stopped out perfectly. Also over here, we got stopped out perfectly. So yeah, it's very hard to give my thoughts about this one, but it's not looking very strong in my opinion. I do want to see this this breakthrough level first coming out here. But I mean, yeah, you're standing higher lows in each and every time here, so that's of course nice to see. Right, looking at the 4-hourly. And guys, also think that what I do want to be discussing here, because we're discussing this because it's very important in my opinion. this is the total market capitalization of the altcoins, excluding Bitcoin, of course. And you can see yesterday we still closed in this level here. So first I was thinking, okay, we're probably going to see a clear breakdown or a clear move to the upside here, but we closed still in this rising wedge here, of course. Rising wedge is usually very bearish bias patterns, but yeah, you can see move to the downside. First, yesterday we were sitting around these lower levels here, but still create a wick on the lower side and still close within it. So we can still see a break to the upside here for the altcoins market capitalization. But right now, of course, this daily candle flipping into red, and right now it's looking pretty bearish. But we can still flip this into the green and still break to the upside, guys. So we can still go either direction for the altcoins. This will be, of course, very important. This will be, of course, very important to see where we are heading towards. But yeah, let's check Bitcoin once again. Let's check Bitcoin once again, guys. What do you think? It's pretty exciting what we are right now having with Bitcoin. And guys, I also think that it's very exciting that we are just 2 likes away from the 300. So if you just hopped in here, would be very, very cool if you're smashing up these likes right now. Let's take some water in here. Stay hydrated, guys. That's very important. Of course, my favorite water, Spa Touch. It's literally the best water there is. It's literally the best water, guys. So let me check it. Let me check it once again. Overdue band TA. I will be looking at band real quickly here. Of course, band protocol, pretty exciting. Oracle network. But yeah, what you can see right now also with Band, you're farming once again here an ascending triangle. Of course, not the most beautiful, to be honest. You can see upward sloping support line getting created here, horizontal resistance line getting created. So yeah, let's see where we are heading towards. Let's see where we are heading towards. But yeah, maybe you can see this as fake up, but I mean, not the most beautiful pattern that you can see. It's not really nice to see this. It's not the most beautiful ascending triangle that we're seeing here, but you're probably forming some kind of ascending triangle here. But you do want to be careful. Moving to the downside, forming an ascending triangle, moved a breakdown after an ascending triangle, after a push lower, is very likely to see here. So Stan Havercourt is also saying, can you please check Mana and Tron? I mean, I don't really like Tron, to be honest. Already like, if you're already familiar with the channel, you know that I don't really like Tron here. It's not really a coin that I do really prefer, to be honest. It's not a coin that I do really like here. And let me quickly do this. My lips are so dry. Okay, this is very important because I was getting very excited. My lips were almost hurting there. Okay, so I can everything is okay once again here. But guys, you can see here let me say this is Decentraland. Decentraland is looking pretty bullish in my opinion. Decentraland is looking pretty bullish, guys, because you can see symmetrical triangle forming after a really fast push up to the upside. So symmetrical triangles, of course, continuation patterns, and you're seeing bullish consolidation after a move up here. So bullish consolidation, in my opinion, you can see another leg up getting created. So of course, if we're going to see a breakout to the upside, it can definitely push the price a little bit higher. Of course, $1.26 here will be the price target if you're moving to the upside. It's looking very exciting for Decentraland here. Looking very exciting what we are having here. So that's of course very cool. And also Martin is saying right now, thank you for support of the nation. You're saying, please, can you check AVE breakout with the targets? Thank you. I will be checking AVE in a second. But you can see, yeah, Decentraland, in my opinion, can be moving up, can be moving way higher. Bullish consolidation is always very nice to see after a run up here, because consolidating finally after a stealth run up, and also symmetrical triangle here, continuation patterns to the upside, I definitely think that we can be moving higher. And I will be checking Tron later on. I don't really like Tron, to be honest. I don't really like it. And we were discussing AVE already for a longer period of time here on the channel. And we were discussing we were discussing AVE here on the daily. We were looking at AVE and we were witnessing this this level over here. We'll be setting this up like this. We're removing this as well. And you can see if you look to AVE, you're right now having a symmetrical triangle getting formed on the daily time frame, guys. I don't know if someone is willing to trade AVE here, because I will be looking for trading AVE, to be honest, because this is a pattern formed on the daily time frame, guys. And once you're forming a pattern on the daily time frame, you have to know forming patterns on a higher time frame, more time to anticipate a breakout, but also the breakout can be more significant, and also it's more likely to see more volatile on the breakout as well. So this is the thing that I'm anticipating right now. AVE is looking extremely strong here. And the thing that we can be doing here, because if we go to Femex here, we can see you can trade AVE as well here on Femex. So I will be trading AVE on Femex, and if you want to sign up as well, you can do so right now already. Will be, of course, very cool if you're doing so. Let me quickly check this up here. And guys, the point here is what I do want to be making. Let me check this. And the point here is that what I do want to be making here is that I just feel very excited about the price action of AVE, and I will be taking this trade on Femex. If you want to join me, I will be giving this setup also as well, I think, on the Discord server. So make sure to keep an eye out on the Discord server and on the channel in general here. So that's also a reason why you can subscribe right now to the channel, because I see that we are only 2 subscribers away from 27.3k, guys. So if you're just tuning into the stream, if you're just tuned into the channel, if you're right now smashing up the subscriber buttons, would be, of course, very cool, because only 2 away from the 27.3k here, guys. Of course, very exciting. But what we can see here, and I will be also giving you exact price target here, you can be moving up to the upside, of course, also to the downside. But yeah, if you're seeing a move to the downside, we can be moving towards the $135 US. But otherwise, if we're going to see a break to the upside, we can be moving towards the $620 US. So it can be a quite interesting price, approximately 50% move to the upside and also a 50% move to the downside. So it will be very exciting to trade this, and that's also the reason why I'm willing to take it. But for now, we have to wait till we're going to see a clear breakout. Still finding support on the support line, but once we're moving to the higher levels, because I'm anticipating a breakout to the upside. Once I'm seeing this break to the upside, I will be looking to open a long position on AVE, and of course doing it on Femex. So yeah, once seeing it, Martin, I will be definitely keep you guys up to date. But I should certainly wait for an opportunity to trade this on the breakout. Don't open a trade yet. I should certainly wait for a breakout. Alt season already started. I don't think that alt season already started. No, we have to wait a little bit longer for alt season. We do have to wait a little bit longer for alt season. I think, of course, we are right now seeing already particularly good gains here on the altcoins, but I don't think this is alt season yet, guys. I think we can go way higher with the altcoins. I mean, I will be calling alt season if we're going to see the Bitcoin dominance sitting at least below the 50% here. Bitcoin dominance at least has to sit below the 50%. Then it's really alt season. Then it's really blasting off, of course. But yeah, for now on, of course, the Bitcoin dominance is for the past days moving to the downside here, but I want to see this break of this white line of support, because you can see here, if we're going to move down here, this white line of support holding us up over here. Over here it was also holding us up, and if we're going towards this level, probably going to hold us up here. But once breaking it, damn guys, this can be a pretty interesting structure that we can be looking at once breaking this supportive line here. This will be pretty interesting once breaking this, of course, because if we're going to break it, the Bitcoin dominance can really fall pretty hard, and of course these altcoins can really be blasting off here. So that's the thing that we will be looking at, of course, on the channel. That is the thing that we will be looking at, of course. We are right now pushing a little bit lower as well here, and of course bouncing in the immediate short term. 5 minutes was getting pretty oversold almost. 5 minutes almost getting oversold. 15 minutes creating a wick on the lower side, but we're going to close to 15 minutes right now. And yeah, let's see where we're heading towards. Tell Stellar Loomis to go up, please. I've been yelling at it for months right now with no luck. Yeah, I mean, Stellar Loomis is not doing anything interesting at the moment. But yeah, there will be coming times. I mean, these altcoins, some altcoins are right now just cooling off, just like AVE, just like Stellar Loomis, guys. I mean, they are cooling off right now. But at the end of the day, they are making themselves ready for an insane rally up once again here. So accumulating right now is definitely the thing that you can be doing here. Accumulating right now is definitely the thing what you can be doing here right now. But guys, we just opened a new 15-minute candle. Absolutely exciting, of course. Absolutely exciting what we are having here. And also 350 likes already on the stream, guys. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for smashing it up. And also still very close to the 27.3k here. So we're doing a very good job on the channel. So let me see what you guys are having here. Let me see. There are so many guys. There are so many coins. There's so many low cap altcoins right now, and people all want me to check it. Of course, I want to be checking a lot of coins here. Guys, some coins are just they don't have really a name or so, and they're just not very relevant. But let me check this real quickly. Also, MD once again donating to the channel, so I will be checking you requests in a second. But guys, look at this. This F2 pool mining pool, the F2 mining pool here is almost dumping no Bitcoin. You can see previously they were dumping pretty significant amounts of Bitcoins. But right now, for the past days, they're only dropping, yeah, let's say 30. I will be looking at the daily real quickly here. I will be going into your request, MD. Give me a moment. But you can see on the daily, I will be flipping this to the daily. You can see the F2 pool mining pool is right now almost dumping no Bitcoins. You can see first they were dumping pretty significant amounts of Bitcoins, but since this rally up towards the 60k here, you can see they're only approximately dropping off 1.6k Bitcoin a day. So this, of course, looking very good here, and they anticipating that we're going to go higher. And of course, they don't have an infinite amount of Bitcoin. They will be going to stop at any time soon with dumping of their Bitcoin. But this looks, of course, very exciting because if these miners are going to stop dumping here, you know, also this move to the downside is not because of the miners. So that's very exciting. And guys, thank you so much for smashing up these subscribers. 27.3k, very exciting to hear. And thank you so much for subscribing to the channel here, of course. Thank you so much here. So yeah, 50-minute moving a little bit higher. But MD, you were saying, how do you feel about ADA long? Most of my portfolio is Ethereum and ADA. Your thoughts? And I mean, there are so many moon boys right now in ADA. Of course, I definitely think that ADA will be moving higher. I definitely think it will be moving higher here. But it maybe will take a little bit longer. It maybe will take a little bit longer here. We can maybe see a move down first getting created for ADA before moving higher once again. But how do you feel about the ADA long? I'm not looking to particularly open a long at the moment. If you really want to open a long on ADA, I should really wait a little bit longer before opening one. I think you can see another leg down getting created here. The 4 hourly is also pretty an indecision here. And the thing is, what makes me feel a little bit concerning here is, as you can see here, also starting a stealth downtrend here. Right now starting the stealth downtrend once again here for the price action of ADA. So in my opinion, yes, we can see another leg down getting created before moving higher once again. So I should not be really looking to open a long position at the moment on ADA here. But yeah, in the end of the day, I still think ADA is a good hold here. ADA, of course, a very interesting project. And if you are willing to hold ADA for a long period of time, maybe you can look into stake your ADA here because you can get some very good rewards, I know. And yeah, in my opinion, ADA is not a bad hold for the long term, and also Ethereum is not a bad long for the coming bull run. I still think that ADA can go towards the $5 in this coming bull cycle once the altcoin alt season really starts here. So yeah, it's not a bad hold here, but it maybe will take a little bit longer here. But if you're just going to sit on it, you will definitely be profitable. So Abdullah also saying, hey Dan, can you please look at TetaView? We were just looking at it. We were just looking at TetaView, and we were discussing this bull flag scenario that we are right now looking at, and that we are finding support on it. So yeah, you can see move up getting created here, forming a bull flag on TetaView. Of course, TetaView is right now highly anticipated on the channel. You can see bull flag getting created right now, finding support at the previous resistance line. Of course, looking very strong here. But I mean, we're not seeing enough volatility yet getting created for the bull flag. So yeah, if you're really looking to the price target here, you can measure it from here, or you can look at it from here. But I rather look from here. So you can see 60 cents can be the target for TetaView, but I think it's a little bit too overextended. 60 cents is way too high for the price target of TetaView here. But yeah, if you look to the technicals, yeah, we can see a move up getting created towards the 60 cents here. And of course, really depending on how this develop here for TetaView. But it's looking good. It's looking good in my opinion. But yeah, thank you for your support of the nation, of course. And Denman also saying, love the stream as always. You're doing a good. You're doing a great work, mate. So Denman, thank you for supporting the channel once again here. And of course, very lovely that you are enjoying the stream here. Very lovely that you are enjoying the stream, guys. And there will be, of course, a lot of interesting content coming towards us, guys. A lot of interesting things are coming towards the channel, of course. And I will be, of course, sharing it with you guys as well here. And also on the Instagram. Let me check it here. We almost have 2K followers here on Instagram. So, of course, very cool if you're following right now here. Only 23 followers away from the 2K here. We'll be sharing a lot of things over there. So if you're interested in my private life, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. It's right now also here at Broken Crypto in the overlay in the stream. So also getting another support of the nation here from Josh, and you're saying, okay, please check Zia Coin. We'll be checking Zia Coin real quickly. I see Bitcoin is not doing anything interesting at the moment, guys. We will be looking at Bitcoin, of course, once it's doing something interesting at the time. But you can see Zia Coin, yeah, nothing very interesting, to be honest, playing out for Zia Coin. First, I will be zooming out a little bit here. What you can see is Zia Coin is, of course, moving up pretty significantly. Let me check it real quickly. Yeah, you can see SIA coin moving up quite harshly to the upside. First, we're forming this parallel channel. Since breaking this parallel channel, moving quite stealthily to the upside, of course. Very lovely to see, of course. But yeah, you want to be careful because you can create a lot of bearish divergence here on the price action of SIA. But at the moment, you're not forming any bearish divergence yet, so that's of course looking very good. But I mean, you can see weekly you are forming a bearish divergence, and weekly is also pretty overextended. Daily also getting pretty overextended. So in my opinion, do want to be careful here. In my opinion, you can be seeing a move down getting created anytime soon here. You do want to be careful. Just like with these coins, a lot of people are buying into coins that are already pretty overextended, but then you're getting wrecked here. So in my opinion, you really want to be careful with doing so. You do want to be very careful. And it's very hard to spot some levels of support of resistance. But I mean, yeah, you're creating a stealth uptrend to the upside for SIA coin, and you right now also you respected the level over here as well. But in my opinion, yeah, you're at in the immediate short term, you're creating a lower high. So this is not looking particularly good here, in my opinion. But in my opinion, you should really take some profits once it's sitting at these high levels here, and that's with a lot of coins. But that is all season as well here. All season can just go overextend for a long period of time and then fall. So yes, we can see another leg up getting created here. But I mean, already taking profits over here is not a bad job in my opinion. SIA coin is too overextended in my opinion. So MD, once again, donating to the channel. Thank you for your support of the nation. You're saying, how do you feel about trust, like Blockify to store your coin while collecting interest, or crypto loans for that matter? I know a lot of people are asking about it. I mean, I know that Blockify is trustworthy. It's not a scam, so that's of course it's a good thing to do. In my opinion, it's a very good thing to do, to be honest. I mean, I'm not really looking to crypto loans, to be honest. But yeah, you can. I don't think it's a bad thing. I know they are trust. I know Blockify is trustworthy. Blockify is trustworthy. They also contacted me etc. But I mean, I'm not doing it exactly. But I mean, it's trustworthy. I know it's trusted. I know some friends who are doing it. But also James Hall tuning into the stream. So good morning, James Hall. Thank you for tuning into the stream once again, of course. But I'm not really into that. To be honest, I just keep it with trading, holding, and staking. Crypto Rover is my favorite rover. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. What does Rover mean? Rover is my surname. Sylvester. That's my surname. Let me check it. Before it's getting comfortable here, just starting the stream off here. We're right now live already for 1 hour. So if you're just tuning into the stream, make sure to smash up the likes. Best altcoin to hold in the alt season. I mean, there are so many altcoins that will perform very strong. There will be a lot of altcoins that will be performing very strong. But in my opinion, you want to look at the risk and the potential reward that you can get. And I think if you're looking for a long-term hold, I still think Crypto.com here, I will be saying it once again, Crypto.com, VeChain, these are coins that you can be holding for, let's say, 2 or 3 years, or even 10 years, in my opinion. But if you're looking for quick coin flips, you can be looking at each and every project, because I think in the bull market, every altcoin will be exploding, even if it is having a zero fundamental worth. But I do think the DeFi sector will be especially still exploding very quickly to the upside as well. But you can see how it is going in this bull market, that you can see sometimes certain sectors are exploding. So maybe if we're going to see a new sector getting created here, we have to buy into it. But of course, the NFT sector doing very good. But yeah, we were spotting it already. Of course, Theta is still performing very strong here, but I still think, guys, that you have to be careful with a lot of these NFTs, because you can see, of course, some of them are still popping off here to the upside, just like an 8 or 90 chain here. But you can see also a lot of red across the board. You want to be careful here, because once there is a coin pumping so quickly to the upside, it can also reverse real quickly to the upside to the downside once again. So yeah, in my you just want to be careful. You just want to be careful with buying into coins that already exploded here. But of course, that's the reason why we are buying into these small projects here that hasn't exploded yet here. That has not exploded yet here. You can also look to the Polkadot ecosystem coins, because these coins at the Polkadot ecosystem are usually also performing very strong. These are usually also performing very strong. Love channel, can you please, can you take a look at flow, please? Okay, I will be checking flow for you. I will be checking flow for you, of course. First, we'll be looking at it with P686, of course, sitting around 875 million in market cap. Of course, quick market cap check up here. Let me look at the tether. Use the tether variation. The variant on the USD tether. But you can see right now that you, of course, not a lot of information on this chart, but what you can see here is that you're creating a stealth uptrend to the upside. And right now, you're not holding on to the supportive line anymore. So you're breaking below the supportive line, and this supportive line was created since we got launched here on Yobi. So since the 4th of February, we were bouncing off this level. And right now, we are breaking below it. So this is, in my opinion, pretty bearish, Abdullah. This is pretty bearish for me. Flow is not looking good in the immediate short term. So let me see. Let me quickly check this. Yeah, we're also forming some kind of a falling wedge, maybe. You can also be creating some kind of a descending broadening wedge here. But I mean, I don't really like the descending broadening wedge scenario. But yeah, pretty unfortunate what you're right now having here, because you're breaking this critical supportive line here. And of course, that's not very likely to see. But maybe you're forming a downward sloping support line and you're bouncing off this level, and that you're right now doing it once again. But in my opinion, the market is in general not looking very strong. And a level that you can be looking at to find some very good support, in my opinion, will be. Let me check it. Will be around this gray box over here. Why is it not working? I don't know. Why is it not working? So this gray box of support will be the level that you can be looking at to accumulate some more, because you can see previous all-time high. Yeah, if we're going to touch this level once again here, moving down to this level, you can definitely move up once again to the upside once touching this level. That will be a level that you can be looking at. How does staking coins work here? It's basically a protocol, because how staking works, you have, of course, proof of stake, and you have proof of work. Proof of work, of course, are that you are doing calculations, that it is that you are verifying the transactions. But proof of stake is basically because you are in the network and you have a certain amount of coins in the network, you are already exposed to the network. So if you're going to stake it, you're going to secure the network by setting your coins at a certain position, and then you cannot sit on your coins, and you can get an API of, let's say, depending of course on how much you're going to stake here, and of course it depends where you stake as well here, because the API can be let's say 4%, it can be up towards 20% here, and it really depends on where you stake. But you can, of course, because you are already exposed to the network, you can be securing the network by setting your coins to a certain position and staking it. And then you can get, of course, the more you are staking, the more API you are usually getting. So that's basically how it works. So if you're staking, you can get some passive income. That's that falls behind staking. But yeah, if you want to make good money with staking, you have to make. If you're having a lot of money or a lot of certain amount of coins, you can also gain a lot because you're a staker with a lot. CryptoRove, can you check CryptoQuant dumpers and outflow data? Thanks for the, as always, family. A legend, of course. Yeah, we were just checking CryptoQuant already for the miners first, because this is also a thing that we do want to be looking at always. The miners outflow. Miner outflow sitting pretty is cooling off here. The miner outflow is cooling off here, so the miners are done, are stopping with dumping. Let me also check the outflow data, by the way. Let me check the outflow of the exchanges. Let me quickly get it. The outflow of certain exchanges, and all exchanges outflow. Yeah, I want this. I want to see more outflow. Of course, the more outflow there is of exchanges, the more likely it will be that the buyer price will be moving higher. But yeah, you can see there's not a lot of outflow coming into the market right now, so that's of course unfortunate. But you can see at these high levels, you were seeing that people were flowing out more Bitcoin, so it was going to more to cold storage. So it was the best day. We were seeing 106k Bitcoin getting outflow of the exchanges, but right now only sitting around 45k Bitcoin. Of course, still a good amount here. The more Bitcoin is out, that is going out of the exchanges, the better it is, because this is all going probably to a long-term hold position, guys. And the more that is outflowing of the exchanges, the more is going to a long-term position here. So that's of course looking very interesting. But I mean, you are cooling off right now for a second, but yeah, it's not very bad, because you can see also once we are having this stealth run up here, you can still see we are sitting around the same level. So nothing all to worry about. And Bitcoin finding back on the 1 hourly candles, by the way, guys. Bitcoin trying to fight back to the upside once again on the 1 hourly candles. But first, Surfish also donating to the channel. You're saying, what do you think about Fetch IA, bro? And let me check Fetch. Of course, highly anticipated as well on the channel. And right away, you can see we are forming a bearish divergence here on the 4 hourly. You can see lower high in the RSI getting created here. You're creating a lower high in the RSI and creating a higher high in the price chart. So this is right away making me feel a little bit concerning because you're creating this bearish divergence. It really depends on how the 4 hourly closes, of course. 4 hourly closes can also still be over here, but it can also be way higher, and that we are invalidating the bearish divergence. But for now on, it's at least looking not very strong, in my opinion, because we are creating a bearish divergence here. But yeah, we are breaking through the all-time high here. I think this is the all-time high. Yeah, this is the all-time high. So Fetch IA is breaking through the all-time high. That's of course very exciting to see. But the 1 hourly candle hasn't closed at the highest place yet here. So what we do want to be seeing here for this coin is closed at least above this previous all-time high for the 1 hourly close. We still have 27 minutes before closing the 1 hourly, but we have to fight a little bit further to the upside. You can see big wick getting created right now on the top side, and we are fighting pretty significantly. You can see also, let me enable the volume. I haven't enabled the volume yet here. You can see the volume is also pretty significantly increasing. Pretty high volume candles. What is very nice to see, because once seeing a move to the upside, you do want to see volume coming in here, and that is also a thing what you can see right now. A lot of selling and buying pressure right now coming to the same place. And yeah, of course, creating a wick on the top side right now, but it is looking particularly strong here. Of course, it's also always lovely to see a pump. Yeah, witnessing it live in the stream. It's always lovely to see here. But on the 1 hourly, you're forming a bearish divergence also. So yeah, you do want to be careful at the moment. You do really want to be careful, but I want to see this 1 hourly candle close above this blue line of support, resistance, I mean. CME gap filled, yes, guys. Yeah, but let's talk about the CME gap real quickly. Of course, we want to be talking about Bitcoin as well here. You can see we did not even open this CME. We did not even open this one. So it was of course very exciting to see. Was very exciting to see, but. It was completely getting filled here, so nothing to worry about. CME not create a gap. The CME did not create a gap here. So of course, no gap to the upside was made, but that was mainly because yesterday we were discussing the CME gap, possibility for a CME gap getting created here once Bitcoin was sitting over here. But of course, we were moving up to the upside yesterday. So that was of course the reason why we are not creating a CME gap, but otherwise we could have anticipated that we are going to open a long position. Hi Rover, hey Finn, Darmer. And people right now are flipping, of course, extremely bullish. People are flipping bullish once again because we're seeing this green candle, but I do still want to be careful here, guys. On the 15 minutes, maybe we're reversing a little bit here, but I still think that we can see another leg down can create here. And Crypto Rocketeer, you're saying who won the mug? I don't know where you're probably talking about yesterday, but we picked a winner yesterday live in the stream. So today we are going to give away another mark, of course. So if you want to win it, make sure to already smash up the likes, guys. 1100 likes, we're going to give away one. Right now watching with 1200 viewers, so you can possibly do it already. And if you want to support the channel, you only have to smash up these likes. There's only taking 5 seconds of your time, and you will be supporting me and also helping me, because once reaching the 1100 likes, we will be giving away this amazing mug. And Easy Flips, you're saying, should I sell my Bitcoin? Please no. Please don't sell your Bitcoin. Please don't sell your Bitcoin. Of course, no financial advice here. Why should you sell your Bitcoin? Why should you sell your Bitcoin? Of course, let's hold all together, guys. I mean, I'm holding through these tough times, even though the market is going lower. Of course, it's not really nice to see, but I still will hold my Bitcoin. I'm not looking to sell my Bitcoin right now. Why should you sell your Bitcoin for 75k? 75k. It's way too cheap to sell your Bitcoin. 57k is way too cheap to sell my Bitcoin. Sorry for me saying some wrong digits, but I mean, it's way too cheap to sell your Bitcoin right now. Why should you sell your Bitcoin around these levels, guys? Let me know. Also, we'll check up with the volume real quickly. Volume pretty okay still. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, the volume is pretty okay. Nothing all too interesting to see, but to be honest, volume is still okay for Bitcoin. And of course, over the weekend it was getting pretty low, the volume. But yeah, let's see where Bitcoin is heading towards. Of course, we're right on a Monday, so we can see a lot of volatility into the market. ADA in the chat. Anyone on Redcoin, is it any good? I mean, I see you talk about Redcoin, of course. I bought Redcoin. Redcoin was my first altcoin that I bought, and it was, of course, giving me insane returns. But I mean, it not really have any fundamental worth of it. So, I mean, if you're buying it right now, you're more buying it because of a coin flip. So, Goofar, thank you for joining the team here. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you to join the Crypto Rover team. Big shout out. Thank you for supporting the channel, of course. Yeah, big shout out. Small love potion, please. I mean, let me quickly check a small love potion. Small love potion. Yeah, it's right now sitting around 7.4 cents here. Of course, I was telling you guys about small love potion. I mean, I'm bought this as a coin flip because it has zero fundamental worth here, but it's an NFT here. I don't see the point why it will not be exploding 100x or so in this coming bull run. I mean, a lot of coins without any fundamental worth are going to explode, and I do think that small love potion can be the exact same here. Of course, only sitting around a market cap of 3.4 million, and this is of course very exciting. And that's also the reason why I bought partially into it, not a lot, but I bought a minor bit into it, just yeah, as a coin flip. So it will be. I think it can give me a 100x this coin in a coin bull run. This coin can give me a 100x in my opinion. And of course, I'm talking about, let's say, 4 months or so, but it can go up very quickly. Goofer, you're saying love everything here to show more support. So thank you so much for joining the Crypto Rover team here. Very cool, of course. Will this Bitcoin futures expiry have a neg effect? Yes, it probably will have. Once the Bitcoin futures is expiring, it can be pushing the Bitcoin price a little bit lower. And you can see. This is on the Binance chart, but I think this volume is incorrect. I think this volume is incorrect. So, MT once again supporting the channel. You're saying, do you believe in exponential growth? Crash likely? Do you believe in exponential growth? Yes, of course, I believe in exponential growth for Bitcoin. It will be growing exponential in each and every bull cycle. Crash likely? Yes, we can see maybe a big crash. And if we're going to see a crash, maybe Bitcoin is going to watch 40k. I don't think it's likely to see. I don't think it's likely to see Bitcoin sitting around 40k. But if we're going to see it, yes, you can call it a crash. But I mean, I will be only accumulating more. And I don't think the crash is very likely to see right now. We're still in a bull market. And of course, maybe we're cooling off. Maybe we're reaccumulating here. And the point here is what I do want to make here is what I do want to see here is that Bitcoin is going to close a lot of daily candles around this level. I mean, if Bitcoin is going to do something like this here, it will be only just consolidating around these levels. It will be very good here. I don't think a crash is likely. I've rather think that we're going to see some kind of consolidation and maybe going to see something like this, a lot of volatility here around these levels. But I don't think a crash is likely. But I do think that we're going to cool off for a second. And once cooling off, of course, that will be very good because the longer we're going to consolidate for Bitcoin, the longer the bull market can also extend, guys. The longer we're going to consolidate, the longer the bull market can be here. Of course, the monthly is getting pretty overextended for Bitcoin. You can see almost sitting at around the same level here on the RSI on the monthly. That's my reason why I do think that we have to cool off for a second. And I definitely think that we are going to cool off for a second. And I don't think it's not a bad thing here. But you can see that we are right now losing momentum right now. And we were doing the same as well here in the previous bull markets. But then, once we were losing momentum on the third wave here on the weekly, we regained the momentum and of course then started the last 2 legs up here. So I still think that we have 2 more legs to the upside at least on the weekly. So I think if you call this like I'm looking to this on the 4LD. If you call this 1 leg here, if you do this call 1 leg, this is 2 leg, this is the third leg. I still think that we are right now maybe at let's say 30 or 40% of this cycle, 40% or so. And we can see another 3 or another 4 to 6 moves to the upside getting created here. So there will be a lot of opportunities still to accumulate more Bitcoin. The longer the bull market, the higher the gains. Yes, that's completely true, Dean Harvey. The longer we're going to consolidate around these levels, the higher the gains will be as well, in my opinion. The longer we're going to consolidate, the higher the gains. And of course, this is a scenario that everyone probably will be looking at right now. I don't see anything yet on Twitter coming up here. But I think this symmetrical triangle here will be very important for Bitcoin here. This symmetrical triangle on the 4 hourly will be very important for Bitcoin because you can see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 touch points on the lower side, so already very significant, and 1, 2, 3 touch points on the upside. So this is symmetrical triangle having so many touch points, already showing a lot of significance here, guys. This symmetrical triangle already showing so many significance here, and this will be also a very strong trading opportunity here, guys. It's a huge trading opportunity, to be honest. So whales are scary. Yeah, the whales are just trying to manipulate the market also as well here, because these whales are seeing the same here. The whales are seeing that the market is so overextended. They want to cool off here, and what they are always doing here is trying to make you scared. And I mean, we are looking to the on-chain data as well here, and we're seeing that these whales are dumping, and maybe these whales, usually whales have multiple addresses, and maybe they're sending everything to one address to scare you. So I mean, probably a lot of retailers are right now selling here, and the big whales are just accumulating in their other accounts. So I mean, you have to be careful. If you're selling your Bitcoin right now, you have to look who you're selling towards. And Alan also saying, thanks for Ella, TA. I just broke out last night. It just broke out last night. So that's, of course, very amazing. That is, of course, very amazing. And Alan, I hope you will be making more gains along the way. And someone is saying super cycle. Yeah, we're going to see a super cycle for Bitcoin. This will be insane. And King Holland is also saying, everyone, please buy Bitcoin in Ethereum and panic sell lower. I mean, I would not love to see that, of course. I want to see the retailers also gain more. And that's also why we are here for the channel, guys. And people are also saying hold. Yeah, I mean, if you're holding Bitcoin, you will be knowing that you are doing a good job here. And of course, we are on the channel trading, and it's very hard times to trade, to be honest, right now, because it's really decision moment. It's really decision time for Bitcoin. It's really, I mean, if you were trading over here in January, you still knew the market sentiment was very likely to go way higher because we're just starting the bull run. Right now, we are at midpoints. Of course, we're probably going to still create another leg up here, in my opinion. But if we're going to reaccumulate, if we're going to break down here and do something like this here, reaccumulate here, and then in the end of the day, maybe towards May, maybe towards the end of April, we can start the next leg up to the upside once again here. But it's just really a matter of time before we're really going to go towards new all-time highs, guys, for Bitcoin. We will be breaking the all-time high, and it still will be the question when and not if we are going to break the all-time high, guys. It still will be a question of when we are going to break the all-time high and not if we're going to break the all-time high. How long till the next candle close? I mean, there's each and every minute there will be a candle close, but if you look to the 4-hourly, 4-hourly will be closing in 2 hours and 16 minutes here. 1-hourly will be closing in 16 minutes here. So, of course, 1-hourly close, pretty exciting to see. But yeah, we're still pushing lower on the 1-hourly, so let's see if we're going to flip this one into the green here on the 1-hourly, but I don't think it's really likely. Someone is saying, as retailers. I mean, guys, I want to help you guys. That's also why we are on the channel. Of course, a lot of people are panic selling. Also, in the previous bull market, people were buying at the top and selling low. I mean, if you're still hold at the previous all-time high, you were still up 4x here. I mean, to a 2.5x here from the previous all-time high of Bitcoin in 2017. So just hold, man. Bitcoin Fibonacci log regression chart on BLX. So do you want me to check the BOX chart? And let me see, Fibonacci log regression. Let me open it. Well, indicators. We'll first look at this. Well, let me get your chart. The Bitcoin log regression chart. Okay. Sorry, Bitcoin. Regression. Oh, sorry, Fibonacci. Sorry, it was something was just popping up onto the screen. Oh, why? I thought I upgraded that. So let me check it, guys. If you have any questions for me, make sure to drop them right away here in the comment section. That's weird. I don't know why. I only have right now 4 over there. So that's great. I will be using this one, by the way. I'm always looking to this logarithmic growth curve. And you want me to check the BLX, of course. You want to check me the BLX chart. But guys, if you look to BLX, yes, logarithmic right now. This is my logarithmic growth curve that I'm looking at, and that's also a thing that I'm, of course, anticipating. Of course, you can see. I will be zooming. I will be flipping this to the weekly, by the way. Can I buy Bitcoin right now? Yeah, definitely you can. But Vic, you're saying thoughts on VeChain. I will be checking VeChain in a second here. But of course, this is a logarithmic growth curve for Bitcoin. And of course, the Corona dump was the only fake out that we were getting. And this was, of course, concerning a lot of people. But I mean, the Corona dump, these Black Swan events always happen in any stock market. And this was, of course, a very strong buying opportunity if you bought. So you were buying Bitcoin at extremely oversold territorium. So yeah, that was, of course, a good thing here. But you can see, we're topping out at the top side each and every time. You can see we were topping out at this top of this cycle each and every time on the BNX chart. And also on the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. You can see right now we are not even close to it. And that's my reason. The logarithmic growth curve is indicating that Bitcoin is probably going to stop out around the 100 towards the 120k here. And of course, we can still break through it. But what we can, if we're going to break the top side here, and then this will be, of course, very insane, because then we are breaking the logarithmic growth curve here. But if we're going to go above this level, we're, of course, overextended for the Bitcoin price, and I don't think it's likely to see here. As that's my reason also why I do think the Bitcoin is going to top out around the 100 towards 120k here, and we will be not saying Bitcoin will be going towards the 500k or so. But of course, in the next super cycle, we are going to see a Bitcoin sitting around 500k here. But it's not, we are not at that level yet here, guys. We're not at these levels for Bitcoin sitting around 500k yet. And also, once starting a bear market, we can see Bitcoin heading towards the 40k, Bitcoin heading towards the 30k here. But right now, yeah, you're still having very strong levels to accumulate more Bitcoin, guys. Still, you're still time to accumulate more Bitcoin, because we're still going to see probably a move of approximately 160%, 120% to the upside, in my opinion. So it looks very exciting still. It looks still very exciting for Bitcoin, and we are just getting started, of course. We're just getting started, but a lot of donations coming in here right now. So let me check it real quickly. Bitcoin also moving down, guys. Bitcoin moving once again a little bit to the downside here. But for also VeChain, yeah, I mean, I feel very bullish about VeChain. VeChain is probably going to go way higher here. I will quickly get up the chart. We'll quickly here. Yeah, you can see rising wedge breaking to the upside, already meeting our price target to the upside. But you can see very nice breakout to the upside. Very hard to spot any kinds of levels of resistance at the moment here. But yeah, the longer we're going to continue this move to the upside, the more excited I will be getting. And I was already telling you guys we were looking to accumulate more VeChain over here. Since then, of course, already 100% increase of price here, almost sitting around 10 cents here. I feel very bullish about VeChain. Also the cooperations that they are doing, they're working with some partners. It's absolutely very bullish in my opinion. So Alan's also saying, what is your next target for Ella? I mean, I don't really watch a lot to Ella, to be honest. But what's my target for Ella? The next target for Ella? I mean, yeah, of course, we were looking at Ella of this breakout of this gray box here. And since breaking this gray box, of course, we saw this insane volatility to the upside. But what's my next target for Ella? Here, talk about long term here. I mean, I still think a 5x here is still possible for every altcoin at the moment. But at the in the immediate short term, I do think this $6.45 here is the level that we're probably going to find some support at. So probably we're heading towards this level right now. And this, of course, a 2.618 extension level. And once reaching this level, of course, I think we can see a minor bounce to the upside once again getting created here. But the 4 was pretty overextended. So cooling off for a second is not a bad thing that we can see here. And my long-term prediction is still 5x possible. So $30 Ella is still a target that you can be seeing here in the coming bull market. So Bitcoin also donated here. You're saying, can you check Dent? So thank you for support of the donation, of course. And I will be checking Dent for you. I will be checking Dent for you right away. Of course, very excited. Dent is, of course, also moving pretty quickly to the upside here. And guys, I will be checking Bitcoin and Ethereum in a second here once again. I will be checking it in a second. But yeah, Dent's showing massive volatility. But right away, we'll warn you some sell signals right away here. And I should really consider taking profits at the moment. Setting a higher high in the price chart, still lower high in the RSI. Guys, you want to be careful. You're losing momentum to the upside here. Probably going to stop out anytime soon here. And also, in my opinion, this coin is massively overextended on the daily. 90 in the RSI index. Also on the weekly, you can right away spot it. Weekly bearish divergence as well here. And just like, there are so many sell signals right now flagging here for this coin of Dent here. And guys, I know it is very hard to play against your feeling here. But I mean, I should really shift out of this coin right now if you're exposed to it. Of course, no financial advice here. It can go up way higher here, but yeah, you can maybe shift it in. Let's say to AVE or so, because AVE is ready to have another insane leg up to the upside here. And of course, Dent is performing very strong. But I do think that we're going to see a reversal anytime soon, guys. You cannot go up for a straight line here. You cannot go up for a moonshot. It will be reversing anytime soon here. And of course, if we're going to invalidate this bearish divergence, we have to see another increase of, let's say, another increase of approximately 10 in the RSI index, and it's not very likely to see here. So probably we have to head towards the, let's say, 1.1 cents here, and I don't think it's very likely to reach it. I do want to be careful right now with Dent. I think it's pretty overextended, and also let me look at the market capitalization of Dent. Yeah, already sitting around 783 million. You want to be careful. It's getting pretty overextended. Taking profits around these levels is never a bad thing that you can do. Dent will move. Yeah, I mean, it will be... it can be moving here, but in the immediate short term, and I do think that we're going to see a reversal. And I mean, guys, it really also depends on the fundamentals that you're looking at. It really also depends on the fundamentals. Because people can still buy it, but I mean, the big money, the smart money, is probably right now going out of it. And you want to be looking at what the smart money is doing, guys. Because the smart money, you want to be following the smart money, because the smart money is, of course, having the most amount of influence on the market. The smart money is, of course, the most important money that you will be looking at. But 7 more minutes, guys, before closing this one only candle on Bitcoin. Will we be seeing a lot of volatility in the market? Yes, I think so. That we are going to see it today. So I will be getting very exciting here, guys. And also, if you're new to the channel, you can right away subscribe to the channel, because I see that we're only, yeah, let's see, 60 more subscribers away from 27.60k, 27.4k here. So if you just tuned into the stream here, would be of course very cool if you're right now subscribe to the channel as well here. Will be just very lovely if we can see it. Of course, a lot of new people are joining recently, so yeah, that's really cool. Truly cool. Bitcoin about to pump. Yeah, let's see if Bitcoin can pump here. And of course, if Bitcoin is going to break the top side of this resistance line here, we can be maybe looking for long positions once retesting this. We can then be looking for long positions. But for now on, it's not looking like Bitcoin is showing a lot of strength, to be honest. And for now on, Bitcoin is not showing enough strength. And do want to see Bitcoin, of course, increase a little bit more in valuation. But on the lower time frames, we're getting pretty oversold, to be honest. 5 minutes is getting pretty oversold, but still want to move a little bit more to the downside, it looks like. We're still more selling pressure than buying pressure at the moment. Long or short Bitcoin right now. I mean, I'm not looking to open a position at the moment, but if you really want to open a position, I think the market is more likely to go to the downside, if I'm being really honest with you. If I be really honest with you. So that's of course very exciting here. And let's see, yeah. Rover, I love your streams. It. Thank you, man. Thank you for letting me know, of course. What is the price of Bitcoin off the bottom of the triangle here? The bottom of the triangle here for Bitcoin is exactly 57k here. 57k is exactly the target of this lower supportive line over here. I do think that we can create this move down, of course. Hey, Rover, do you know any good very low altcoins that can possibly 100 towards 1000x here? No financial advice. And crypto conscience, we were already talking about it. I mean, this is a coin. I will be looking at more coins. I mean, I have some more coins that are pretty low cap here. Also, of course, looking a lot at Polka Starter, because almost every coin that is getting launched at Polka Starter already, let's say, once it's getting launched here, 15 to 30x here, if you're getting in a pre-sale especially. But I mean, I buy a lot of these coins here that are, of course, good projects. Of course, you can be looking at Shift Network. It looks also pretty interesting, Shift Network. There's a lot of DeFi projects only getting launched, but you can definitely buy into some projects over here. So you can be looking at Polka Starter, can be doing some research. But I mean, I was already looking to Shift Network and Conference Finance. Definitely, they're launching in 2 and 3 days here. And it's definitely a thing that you can be considering looking at, in my opinion. But I mean, the small love potion. This is an NFT that can still be exploding to the upside here, in my opinion. So I bought a small portion into it. Not a lot of fundamental worth of it, but I do think that this bull market, it can be seeing a 100x potentially. So, I mean, yeah, I'm of course diversifying my risk here. I'm buying into some stupid projects as well here. That I mean, probably in this coming bull market, you're going to see these stupid projects also just explode to the upside. So, no financial advice there. Very low market cap, so very high risk if you're buying into it. But I just bought into it for fun, and let's see where it is heading towards. Let's see where it is heading towards. The real Knight Rider also we're tuning in here. Good Goofer, you were also asking it if I have some gems here, but I mean, this is I mean, Shift Network was the most interesting one that I was looking at for Polka Starter, to be honest. Launching in 2 days. Launching in 2 days, and probably, I mean, Tidal Net Finance was not, I mean, I was not really, it can be pretty good here, but I was not really looking into it all too much. I was not, the site was not just, I also look at the site and the developer team, but it was not looking very interesting. But you can see the total raise is way lower, so the potential reward can also be way higher for this coin. So, Amer, also once again, thank you for tuning in here, and thank you for sending your super chat here, and you're saying, hi brother, thanks again for the live chat. A live stream, you mean, probably, sorry. And you're saying, what do you think about Filecoin? And of course, Filecoin is also very interesting, what we are seeing, storage coin, of course. And Filecoin recently, let me check it, recently also performing very strong. Filecoin recently performing very strong here. But this is once again a coin that you do want to be careful with. In my opinion, these are coins that are already pumped so significantly to the upside, guys. These coins pumped so significantly to the upside that you want to be careful here. The 3.618 here, acting as very strong resistance. You can see big wick on the top side getting created here. But right now we are getting pushed a little bit lower here. We are right now, it is looking like that we are done with the moves to the upside, in my opinion. You can see here, 1 impulsive move, 2 impulsive moves to the upside. So, yeah, in my opinion, this is bullish consolidation. This is bullish consolidation. So here you could expect another leg to the upside. But for now on, it's looking like that you are forming a lower high structure here. This, of course, in the immediate short term is different. But for now on, it's not looking particularly good here. Of course, you're forming some kind of a symmetrical triangle here, maybe on the 1 hourly. And of course, symmetrical triangles here after a huge bump to the upside can be continuation patterns here. But I mean, you really want to be careful with Filecoin, in my opinion, because I think it's way too overextended. You can see also very likely to form some kind of bearish divergence here on the 4 hourly. It's very easy to do. So in my opinion, you want to be careful with Filecoin. But yeah, I mean, yeah, in my opinion, you want to be careful, Amer. In my opinion, you want to be careful, and especially if you're already holding it. I should just stick on it. That if you are willing to buy into it right now, you are having a big potential to lose some money, and I'm not willing to lose money. So I should be really careful here. Yeah, maybe we're forming this continuation pattern here on the 4 hourly. Just a nice symmetrical triangle here, of course. But I don't think it's very likely to see this breaking out. But yeah, we will be keeping an eye out on it, of course. And Bitcoin pumping here. We're going to close this 1 hourly candle in just a minute and 30 seconds, guys. 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're going to close this for this 1 hourly candle. And we are flipping it into the green. So that's, of course, very nice to see. I bought into Chain Games around the 40 cents, but I see it sitting around 11 cents, and it didn't come up to my positions. Big mistake. Yeah, I mean, crypto consigns are pretty unfortunate, but I mean, you're still exposed to it, so you're doing a good job. You're still exposed to it, so you are doing a good job. Let me check it real quickly here. A lot of people tuning into the stream, so very cool that you guys are still tuning in here, guys. Also, only 10 more likes away from the 500. 10 more likes away from the 500 likes. Can we reach the 500 likes? Let me know it right away. Would be, of course, very cool if we can do so. Would be very cool if we can smash up to the 500 likes, guys. Crypto, if we break down to the trend line below the 57k, where will be the next support level? And that's a very interesting question, of course. What we can be doing here, guys, is, of course, set up. Sorry, what I'm doing. We can set up here this Fibonacci 2. And if you set up this Fibonacci 2, of course, you can be looking for some levels of support and resistance on the 4 hourly. Of course, you have this symmetrical triangle on the 1 hourly. If you look to this potential breakdown scenario, this, of course, on the 1 hourly is symmetrical triangle here. If you're going to break to the downside, you're probably heading towards the 54k here, 54.8k. But the major support level, which you can see also over here and showing also a lot of significance here, is the 0.382 in the Fibonacci. And the 0.82 here is also the golden pocket entry. And I like the golden pocket entry. So once moving to that level, you can definitely accumulate some. And you can see also over here, once reaching this 0.382 level, that we were bouncing to the upside here. So in my opinion, once touching this level here, because we're right now looking at retracements here and not at extensions, because if we're going to move down here, I do think the 0.382 here, so there will be the 54.182k here, will be the level that we can be finding very, very strong support, guys. And there's also an opportunity for us to open a long position. And also, you can be looking at this scenario here, upward sloping support line getting created here, and you can see upward sloping support line on the 4 hourly getting created. I will draw it a little bit more like this. You can see resistance, resistance, support, and what's moving down here, guys? Maybe we're finding support, and it's once again, you can also see the 54K is also matching up with that line. So that's the reason why I do think we can head towards this line over here. We can find very good support if we're going to move to the downside, of course, because we can also still break to the upside. And if we're going to break to the upside, guys, this will be, of course, also a very interesting price target. We can see Bitcoin maybe heading towards the 60.3K here, really depending on when we are going to break out of it. So, of course, I think that we will be keeping an eye out on in the stream. I thank you, brother. No problem, Amir. Thank you for you supporting the channel, of course. 20-day moving 20-day EMA will be holding up very strong. Yeah, I mean the 20-day EMA also coming together with the 54K here. Because if we're going to move down here, probably we're going to create a big wick, in my opinion, and we can still get supported by the 20-day moving average. So that will, of course, be a very strong long opportunity, in my opinion. Very strong long opportunity, in my opinion, and we can definitely be looking to accumulate some Bitcoin and, of course, open this amazing long trade. And if you want to join me on the trade, I will be taking it on FanMax, and I will be streaming long today. But if I will be seeing the opportunity live in the stream, guys, I will be doing this, of course, right away live in the stream. So that is, of course, the thing that I will be looking at. Let me see. Of course, a thing that I will be looking at to do live in the stream, guys. So, Martin, thank you for supporting the channel once again. You're saying, sorry, if you already covered Anchor. Breaking out of the triangle has already done the retest. So I will be checking it. No problem, Martin. Thank you for you, of course, tuning into the channel and supporting me. You're saying already breaking out of this of the triangle. And, of course, really depending on how you look at it. You're forming this upward sloping support line, in my opinion. You're forming this upward sloping support line, and you're not really creating a downward sloping resistance line here. So I don't really see a clear triangle here. But yeah, maybe if I look to the one annually at it, you can see that we first were forming this downward sloping resistance line. But now you were re-entering it. So I don't really like the scenario here, what you're seeing with this coin, to be honest. I don't really see a clear triangle. Maybe you're saying that you're forming an ascending triangle here, but then you had this big fake out. So I don't really like this scenario all too much here. But what I do like to see here is this upward sloping support line, and we are still getting respected by this line, of course. But I don't see a clear breakout yet here, and I also don't see a clear triangle in it. I only see an ascending broadening wedge getting started. So Charlie, Martin, I hope I answered your question, but I don't really see a clear breakout of a pattern, to be honest. But yeah, if you connect the wicks, yeah, you can see so. But I don't really like connecting wicks, just like you already know on the channel if you're watching the channel for a long period of time. So, yeah, what we are seeing with Bitcoin, of course, very exciting. Flipping it into the green once again. But Charlie also donated £2 here, so thank you so much for supporting the channel, Charlie. You're saying, hey, dude, what do you think about XQR? Sorry, in the lower time frame, 15 minutes. So I will be checking it, Martin. Give me a second. I will be checking it. What do you think about XQR? So it's not a trading view, XQR. It's not a trading view. It's not a trading view. So Charlie, I cannot check it over here, so it's very hard to say it. But probably it is over here. So it is over here. It is on the. It's just recently got launched. Don't have information about the market cap, so that's pretty unfortunate. So it's really hard to give me opinion about this coin because I do want to be doing my research. And of course, there are so many coins recently. There are so many coins right now. If I check it, I thought there were you can see almost 9,000 cryptocurrencies, guys. And you can buy it on Uniswap, of course, very exciting. It's a fashion marketplaces are doing recently pretty good here. So of course I'm also buying into certain marketplaces. Economy, very good project in my opinion. Definitely get exposed to it if you haven't already and do your research. But I mean, it's very hard to give my opinion about it, Charlie. Very hard to give my opinion about it. But yeah, Marty, you were talking about Anchor, right? Let me check it. Anchor USDT, and you're saying sorry in the 15 minutes. So you're talking in the 15 minutes. So I will be checking this, of course, in the lower time frame. But yeah, it's breaking out of the triangle here in the lower time frame. Once again, you can see downward sloping resistance line getting created here, but I don't really, and once again, don't really necessarily like it. And what I also not like is trading lower time frames, because your lower time frames are usually not very significant. You can see a lot of fake outs coming in here. But Martin, no, I don't see a clear breakout because I don't really like this scenario, to be honest. And of course, yeah, you can see you are breaking out of this resistance line here, but I mean, You have two clear touch points. So you have two clear touch points. I do want to be seeing more touch points before really calling a triangle. So yeah, of course, this upward sloping support line is valid already in my opinion. But I mean, you're having two less touch points to really call a triangle, Martin. And people are saying Bitcoin. Bitcoin is pumping. Bitcoin is pumping, guys. Very lovely to see Bitcoin, of course, moving to the upside. Let's see if we're going to break this resistance line on the top side, guys. Everyone is saying it in the chat right now, but there is a minor delay, of course, between you and me with watching the stream. Let's say 15 seconds or so. So I already see the questions coming into the chat, but I right away anticipated it, guys. But sometimes it is taking a little bit longer here. But I feel very excited to see this Bitcoin, of course, moving to the upside here. Always once Bitcoin is moving to the upside, we will be, of course, always feel very excited about Bitcoin. But I mean, this is very lovely to see, guys. Very lovely to see. Of course, we are looking to the 1 hourly scenario that we are right now having here for Bitcoin. And you can see we are already having, I will draw this like this. You can see a minor fake out over here. But you can see over here, this will be very cool. If we are going to break through, of course, that will be exciting. But if we're going to see another rejection, we're only seeing more touch points. And it will be only giving a more significant price target of this symmetrical triangle here. But let's see if we already can break through it and have this retest, and of course open this long position that we are waiting for live in the stream, because then we can definitely be looking for long positions. And I mean, always once looking for long positions, I feel very excited, guys. I feel very, very excited, guys. This is very cool. This is very cool. Bitcoin, of course, showing a lot of volatility on this 1 hourly candle already. If you flip to the lower time frames, you can see I will be enabling the volume real quickly. So you can see, I don't know why there's almost no volume. I think it's a glitch or so. I mean, right now look at the Binance chart. You can see volume is not really not that high yet here. You can see not a very high volume yet. But I mean, yeah, of course, very nice. Bitcoin is heading towards the resistance line, guys, by the way. Bitcoin is heading towards resistance. Do want to be careful right now. Do want to be careful. But if we can, if there's some, came out some news or so? Let me check it real quickly. No news yet here, of course. Bybit saying share some altcoins you're bullish on. So they're probably going to list more coins as well. Bybit. A lot of people are about to get wrecked. Be careful, guys. Don't get in yet. I mean, you don't want to be opening a long position where purely a FOMO. But what we can be doing here, if we're going to see a clear breakout here on the 1 hourly candle, if we're going to close it above, if we're going to see this retest to the downside, we will be opening a position over here, and then we can be looking for a further price to the upside, guys. But please don't open a long position yet here. What you can do already is set up your account if you're willing to trade Bitcoin. Of course, you can get up to $680 in bonus if you're signing up with Femex. So that will be, of course, very cool if you're doing so. So definitely worth it. Definitely worth it to sign up already to set up your account. But opening a position right now, I should be really careful with it. 58k Bitcoin. Come on, yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Of course, Bitcoin becoming very close to reach the 58k here. I feel very excited to see Bitcoin fighting so hard to the upside. This candle just created. It's a good volume for a few minutes. Yeah, that's completely true here. We're only 10 minutes in this candle, of course, and already pretty good volume. Good volume. I mean, but yeah, if you look to the 15 minutes, still 5 minutes to go here, and already equaling the previous 15-minute candle. So that's of course very nice to see. So let's see if we're going to break through this level. It would be, of course, a thing that I would certainly love to see here live in the stream. Bitcoin insane pump. Yeah, guys, we are seeing Bitcoin pumping. So, of course, lovely to see Bitcoin pumping. We are loving to see Bitcoin pumping here. And guys, by the way, I want to say I recently added this Dogecoin emoji here as well. I just sent it in the chat. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how you like it. For the big memes on the channel, of course. Ethereum is also going for it, so of course very lovely to see. But still, on the 1 hourly time frame, you can see Ethereum compared to Bitcoin is still losing valuation. So Ethereum is still showing less strength than Bitcoin, but that's usually what you're seeing. Once Bitcoin is pumping, Ethereum is just taking a little bit longer to react to it. But Ethereum is always lagging behind a few minutes. Ethereum is also always lagging behind a few minutes here. So that's of course pretty exciting. But maybe we're still seeing this W structure playing out, guys. But if you look at this W scenario here, of course, we can right now still be looking for this scenario. And we are still creating a higher low here. So that's of course very nice to see. But if we are looking to the W scenario right now, guys, you do want to be seeing a break of this blue line. This blue resistance line will be very, very, very strong resistance. But once breaking this line here, you do want to be seeing this 1 hourly candle close above it. Of course, it's still 50 more minutes, guys. 50 more minutes in this 1 hourly candle. So we do have to wait a little bit longer here before really opening a position. But if we are going to break through it and close this 1 hourly candle as well above it and then see the retracement, then we can be looking for the price target sitting around the 60.4k here, guys. So there will be huge opportunities coming towards us. There will be huge opportunities coming towards us. And this is looking like a clear pump here, guys. On the Binance chart, we are breaking through the resistance line. 58k is just getting reached here. Everyone is saying it right now here in the chat. 58k, let's go, guys, let's go Bitcoin. Bitcoin is showing so much strength. Look at this, we are pumping so significantly, guys. Oh, this is lovely to see. This is lovely to see. Already 1% in just a matter of 10 minutes, guys. Bitcoin is doing such a strong job here. I'm getting also very excited about it. Here we go. Everyone is saying it. But guys, let's look at this scenario here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this W scenario, because if we're looking to the W scenario, we do want to be seeing this break of this blue resistance line before flipping bullish, guys. We do want to be breaking this level without creating a wick on the top side. So of course, we are feeling very bullish about the market. But first, want to see this break of this level, guys. First, want to see this break of this level. And already, someone is saying, already got a position, so you're doing a very strong job here. Let me know if you're also in a position. But, I mean, please be careful. Don't rush into anything here. You can see big wick getting created on the top side here. We're still can get rejected by this resistance line, guys. That is a very likely thing to see. But, of course, if we're going to break through it, I do want to be seeing a retest. And then on the retest, we can be flipping extremely bullish, because on the retest, you are having a very strong, long position entry, of course. What is your Bitcoin trade? We will be looking for a trade opportunity once this 1 hourly candle will close. For now on, we haven't opened the position yet here. Like I already told you, I was feeling, of course, a little bit twisted about the market. Very hard to say what it is going towards. So I was telling you guys, I will be waiting for a clear breakout to either direction. But once I'm seeing a breakout, I want to have the retest, and then I can be opening a trade here. So also, if we're going to still move to the downside, I will be waiting for the retest. But right now, of course, we are moving up. But I will be waiting for the retest before opening a position, guys. So, but you can already sign up your account here on Famex. Will be, of course, very cool if you're joining me on the trade. I'm using Famex, so if you want to join with the exact same digits, you can sign up already with a good amount of bonus here. So, of course, I feel very excited to look at this. I feel very excited to look at this, because right now it is looking like it's probably going to give us very strong opportunities, guys. Bitcoin is always giving us such strong opportunities. And just like we were telling you guys just a minute ago, just an hour ago, please don't rush into anything here, because this Bitcoin is always giving you so many opportunities here to open certain positions. So right now it is looking like that we are having this strong opportunity here to open a position anytime soon, guys. And also, I just feel very excited. What is the target then? Yeah, we're going to break to the upside, guys. The target can be heading towards the 60.2k here, guys. 60.2k will be the target of the upside move here. So let me quickly check it here. 60.2k will be a move of approximately 4% here. And of course, only going to risk, let's say, 1% or so. So a risk-reward situation of, potential win of 4%, potential loss of 1%. So that's, of course, a good setup, in my opinion. Of course, there are some better setups, but it's not bad setup, in my opinion. So Bitcoin still showing volatile here. But if you look to the scenario here of the W structure is looking like a potential target around the 60.4k here. So do want to see this break of this blue line before flipping extremely bullish, because this blue line can still hold us back, guys. This blue line of resistance can still hold us back. So do want to be seeing this breakthrough. And then we can definitely be looking for positions. But guys, right now also watching with 1,300 live viewers, guys, make sure, if you're enjoying it, make sure to right now smash up these likes, guys. That will be, of course, very amazing. Will be very cool if you're doing this, because it's only taking 5 seconds of your time. And we're, of course, pushing the content to more people. Rover, breakout possible. Yes, we are right now anticipating a breakout, but Bitcoin is still showing more volatile here. Right now, looking at the Bybit chart, Bybit is, of course, this is a W structure sitting around the 58.2k, the resistance. So if you're trading over there, 58.2k for Bybit is the resistance target that we do want to be breaking. On Famex, of course, it's sitting around 58.1 and 50. So 58.1k and $50. So we will be looking to break this target, of course, this horizontal level. And yeah, it's just very exciting. Bitcoin is just showing so much volatility here, also on the Binance chart. It's looking very good. It's looking very good here. But guys, also, we still want to look at this. We still want to be looking at this bigger picture as well. Because if you look to the bigger picture, we can also, because our target is 60.2k here, but also we want to look at the bigger picture. And on the bigger picture, we still have this big downward sloping resistance line intact here. We still want to break through this level as well here. But guys, Once we are breaking this resistance line as well here on the top side, then I can just flip extremely bullish here. Then I'll be the biggest moon boy here on the whole internet. But for now on, I'm already flipping extremely bullish. Oh, look at Bitcoin creating more volatility here, guys. Of course, I will be not rushing into any positions here, but it is looking very strong here. I cannot ignore that Bitcoin is looking very strong here. And I mean, yeah, volume is also pretty okay, but can be better. You can see on the Bybit chart is showing more volatility and more volume coming in here. But you can see we are breaking through the critical level of resistance, guys. We are breaking through the critical level of resistance, but still 43 more minutes before closing this 1 hourly candle, guys. Please be careful. You can create a big wick on the top side. Don't rush into a long position yet here, because if you're rushing in a long right now, you're buying into the 5 minute. That is pretty overextended right now, because if you're opening a long right now, you're buying into overbought territory. So please be careful with opening a long position right now. Please be careful, guys. I don't want to be a bear or so, but I still want to wait for the 1 hourly close. It's broken. It's broken. Yeah, guys, we see it. It's broken right now, but we want to wait for the 1 hourly candle close. You don't want to be rushing into anything, because we are not planning to get wrecked here with trading, of course. We're not planning to get wrecked. So, of course, I will be opening a live trade once seeing this possibility here. And first, I will be setting a limit order. I will be doing this as well on the live in the stream. But still, I will be setting a limit order after this 1 hourly candle is closed, because we can still create a wick on the top side, guys. You have to know it. So we'll be doing this, of course, on Femex. So I look forward to it. I look forward to it, guys. And 58.4k, guys. We're absolutely smashing through it. We're absolutely smashing through it. And look at the scenario. Maybe we're going to stop at exactly over here, 58.6k. Then see a minor move to the downside getting created here. And then we can be looking to this long position. No FOMO. Yeah, yeah, guys. Please don't FOMO. Please don't FOMO into it. The FOMO is real on Bitcoin. But, guys, I always get very excited once I see Bitcoin move to the upside. But you can see, maybe these are stimulus as well here. But this is truly lovely to see here. Bitcoin. This green candle, of course, insane green candle on the 1 hourly. You can see already a 2% candle here in just a matter of 17 minutes, guys. 17 minutes, and we are already moving up 2% to the upside. Of course, if you're leveraging this is, of course, pretty insane. This is pretty insane. Wait for the candle close. Don't FOMO in, people. Yeah, completely true, guys. That is what we are on the channel, of course. It's truly lovely to see here. Your gut is maybe saying, I want to open a position. I want to be opening a long position. But please, don't FOMO. It is looking like that we are clearly going to break through this resistance level. But we will be opening only a position on this retest. And I definitely think we can get this retest. But first, we want to see this 1 hourly candle closing, creating a wick then on the lower side, and then move higher, guys. So we have to wait a little bit longer. We have to wait a little bit longer before opening this insane position, of course. This is of course very amazing, of course. Look at the historical. Many times it went up and created a wick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true, guys. That's the reason why we will be waiting for this wick. We will be waiting for this 1 hourly candle close here. And also see right now watching with 1,500 people, guys. If you're just tuning into the stream here, make sure to get comfortable, because it will be getting very exciting. We will be opening a trade live in the stream here once this 1 hourly candle will be closing here. So if you are new to the channel, make sure to already smash up the subscriber buttons here, because we're very close to the 27.4k as well here. But this is, of course, very exciting what we're right now seeing here. 2% candle already in just a matter of 17 minutes for Bitcoin. And this is Bitcoin. This is the volatility that we love, guys. Good entry for Ethereum. Of course, Ethereum is also showing more volatility here, even though it's still lagging behind compared to Bitcoin. But Ethereum, of course, also an asset that we will be trading, of course. But we do certainly love to trade. But for Ethereum, we don't have a clear entry yet here, guys. For Ethereum, we don't have a clear entry yet here. And we will be waiting on the sidelines a little bit longer for Ethereum. Because in my opinion, if you want to trade right now, you should definitely want to be looking at Bitcoin. Because trading Ethereum right now is pretty risky in my approach. But yeah, definitely, I would certainly love to trade, open a live trade here on Bitcoin. I don't leverage, I do alts. Yeah, alts is also very good job. The retest on the 4 hourly. Let me check the 4 hourly real quickly. I mean, this channel is not really valid on the 4 hourly, of course. I should, if I look to the 4 hourly scenario here, I'm looking to this this yellow symmetrical triangle here, guys. If I look to the 4 hourly, I'm looking to this yellow symmetrical triangle here, and this, of course, I will be going to this chart. Maybe if I want to make it a little bit more clear. Let me get the, yeah. Let me go to this chart. If you're looking to the 4 hourly scenario, you can still see that we are playing in the scenario here. Still willing to wait a little bit longer here, but yeah, of course, if you're zooming into this to the scenario, you can see that we are forming this symmetrical triangle here, and that is the thing that we are right now anticipating, of course, on the channel, and we are seeing this breakout to the upside, having three touch points on the top side, 2 touch points on the lower sides here. We can see the pretty significant breakout to the upside. Retesting, hopefully, yeah. I think we can definitely get this retest in, guys. I think we can definitely get this retest in, but in my opinion, you should really wait for this. This 1 hourly close here, because you can see already, if you forward in at the top here, I mean, yeah, you're already losing out here, and you're not willing to get wrecked here, and that's the reason why we're only trading on retest, guys, only trading on clear breakouts. So yeah, we'll be trading this on Famix, guys, and also quickly, let me check it up here. We'll be also taking this with the trading account here, so if you're willing to join me, you can already set up your account, I mean. Would be very cool. What target to enter along after the 1 hourly close? Really depending on if the 1 hourly close. I should not set your limit order yet, and the reason why here is because we can still get down here, and then your order is getting filled. So we'll be setting a limit order after this 1 hourly candle will close, and then I will be setting it. Right now, I will be talking about the Famix chart real quickly here. I will be setting this up on Famix real quickly. We'll be looking to this downward sloping resistance line here, getting formed. Downward sloping resistance line here, and it will be targets will be to enter probably around 57.8k here, 57.8k and $52. So make sure to already join the Discord server. Make sure to join already the Discord server, because this is the Binance chart and the digits are a little bit different. But guys, make sure to already join the Discord server. Because once opening this insane trade, of course, I will keep you guys up to date. I will be giving you an update exactly what digits I will be running here on this trade. So make sure to join the Discord server already, because there I will be sending a screenshot of my trade setup. And the Discord server can be found right now in the link in the description or in the live chat, guys. Make sure to already join it, because I will in market updates or in trading challenge. There's a chat in the Discord, and it's called trading challenge, and I will be giving my setup exactly over there. So make sure to already join it. But it will be approximately around this 57.8k here. 57.8k will be the entry price for this symmetrical triangle breakout on the retest, guys. I will be taking this, of course, on Famix. But this is, of course, very exciting, guys. I feel very excited once looking to this. And also with the training challenge, guys, the training challenge is also coming towards us, because it's only a few days that we can still sign up here for the training challenge, and this will also be trades that we will be taking on the training challenge as well here, because we are going to do our best to become #1 here. We're taking it up to a lot of other YouTubers, and we're going to wreck them, of course. We're going to do our best, and we're going to take this #1 in the training competition here. You can still join this training competition, guys, by the way. You can join the Crypto Rover team here, and you can be winning up to 2 Bitcoins here as a team. So if we are winning here, we will be winning 2 Bitcoins as a team, and we will be dividing it by the best traders of our team. And if you're even outside of the top 10 best traders, you will still be getting a minor bonus of Bitcoin. So I mean, why should you not join the team if you're already trading here? You can join it here on Famix. Will be, of course, very cool. Highest link in the description. If you're joining the Crypto Rover team, you will be in one of the strongest teams there, because we are going to do this all together, guys, for the training competition. I get very excited because I love competitions. And I always want to win, and that's always my instinct. I always want to win here, and that's also what I'm going to do with the training competition. Rising wedge getting formed. Yeah, we were already talking about the rising wedge scenario here. If you just tuned into the channel, this rising wedge, of course, this white line of resistance, this white line here. It's maybe not, you can already see it clear, but this is the white line over here, and this white line over here. This is the rising wedge that we're looking at. Yesterday we saw this fake out over here, but still we are in a rising wedge here, but we faked out here, and right now getting bounced to the upside maybe once again. So that would be, of course, very amazing. But also still on this symmetrical triangle that we are looking at. But of course, there are a lot of opportunities that we can be trading here, guys. There are a lot of opportunities that we can be trading here, but first we will be taking this trade on the 1 hourly of this symmetrical triangle. I feel very excited to look at this, guys. By the way, quickly, just want to say it here, just 20 more subscribers before reaching the 27.4k here, guys. 20 more subscribers. Let me show it real quickly, guys. If you just joined into the channel here, if you're new and if you're loving the content, if you're loving free trade setups, because we're doing this every single day here, make sure to subscribe to the channel here. Will be, of course, very cool if you're doing so. Let me see what you guys are having here. Ethereum, please. I have a long. Where is the take profit? My EP is 70.90. I'm probably talking about TP. So, oh wait. Let me quickly fix this first, because something just went wrong here. Is my connection still up here? Yeah. Okay, connection is still up. The YouTube side is out. Is the stream still working? Let me check it. Yeah, the stream is still working. don't know what YouTube is doing. So, this is pretty weird. This is pretty weird. Okay, everything is working once again. Okay, everything is working once again. Sorry. YouTube was out for a second. Maybe I thought it was my internet connection, but still, everything is okay. Everything's still okay. Where should take profits for Ethereum? I mean, if we're really going to move up with Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum will be following, but there will be major resistance levels once we're going higher with Ethereum, especially this downward sloping resistance line here. Will be the massive level that we are watching at the moment here. You can see this will be sitting around this, the $1,875 handy place. So I should definitely take very good profits already. And if you're right though, you're saying I think you said your entry was 1,790. So $1,790. I mean, be careful. If we're going higher, please set your stop loss already in profit. Just joined the team in the competition. Finn Dharmer, big shout out to you here. And let me check it real quickly here. Guys, because you want to join the team here. Because if you're already trading, why should you not join the team? Because you're also will be eligible to gain some more, some extra stuff here. I mean, make sure to read the rule set as well. Of course, there's some rules attached to it, but yeah, you can win so much if we're becoming #1 here, guys. And of course, the more people that are in the team, the stronger and more likely it will be that we are going to be in a higher position. So if you're joining right now, you still be in one of the strongest teams, guys, and it would be, of course, very cool if you're joining. Would be very cool if you're joining, and I definitely think that we can be winning this, guys. So make sure to hop on board. And also, you only have, let's see, you only have one more day to sign up here. So this is your last chance here. The 1 day and 13 hours, still the last chance to participate, and probably still 250 more members. And then we have an 8 Bitcoin pool here. So that will be, of course, also very cool. The more people that are joining, the bigger the prize pool. But let's check Bitcoin, of course, because we're all here for Bitcoin. We're all here to trade Bitcoin. And, of course, trading competition, of course, a thing that we do want to be taking all together. But yeah, we're right now just watching Bitcoin. That's, of course, the most important thing that we are looking at the moment. Just subbed. Wing Commander, big shout out for you to subscribe to the channel here. Thank you so much. I would like to join, but must I join before the trade to count the trade? I guess so. Yes, you have to do. But I mean, the competition will be starting in 2 days. So it's right now only the sign-up period. So for the training competition, it's right now only signing up. It's only application. So it doesn't matter. We haven't started yet. The trading competition will be starting the 24th of March. So right now it hasn't started yet. And then let's see. We have exactly till the 6th of April to trade a lot of Bitcoin to get a most round of ROI. So you still have time to sign up. You still have time to sign up here. So you're not too late yet. We haven't started yet. It's only right now the sign-up period. What is about to end here. So after this period is ending, you cannot sign up anymore. So make sure to already do so, because I don't want you guys to miss out, because we're going to make some insane gains here. But what we are right now having for Bitcoin, guys, big wig getting created on the top side. Of course, this is making me feel a little bit skeptical here. I do still want to see this one and only candle closing above this resistance line here. And this is a thing that we were discussing, guys. This is a thing that we were discussing here. We don't want to get wrecked here, and that is the reason why we are not opening a long position yet here. We will be waiting for the 1 hourly candle close. And still, 30 more minutes away from here, and I do think if we're going to see the slows above it, I do think that we're going to see this retest, and then we can be looking for a long position. So we have to wait a little bit longer, guys. We have to wait a little bit longer, and we were discussing this also just a moment ago. 5 minutes is getting pretty overextended. 5 minutes, of course. Once it is heading in overextended territory, you can be looking to cool off for a second and maybe, yeah, get itself to set a Bitcoin. If Bitcoin just can consolidate here, and then touch this level and then blast off here, that will be, of course, perfect, because we still need this 1 hourly candle close, guys. Still need this 1 hourly candle close. And I feel just very excited about it. And people are saying Bybit is elite, and I mean, yeah, you can also, guys, I also set up something else here. If you go to the channel here and you go to Bybit competition here, you can also join this one. So if you're willing to only trade on Bybit here, you can also join this one. And this is also very nice, because if you're just purely trading here, if you're just only trading, what is this? But if you're only trading on Bybit, you can also just join this one, because if you're joining this competition as well, you will be trading on Bybit, and you also will be getting some extra bonuses if you're just already trading. So make sure to join this Bybit competition as well here if you're only trading on Bybit. But I mean, I prefer trading on Femex, to be honest. I just prefer the exchange a little bit more. Target in the trade. The target will be around the 60.2k here. And also, guys, the thing that we will be looking at here, of course, the W structure. And this is a thing that is making me feel a little bit concerning right now. This is the thing that is making me feel a little bit concerning, guys, because we're creating a wick on the top side here, and we are not closing at the moment, at least. And of course, still 30 more minutes. We can still push a little bit higher, but at the moment, we haven't broke through this blue line of resistance yet here. So what I do want to be seeing here, guys, is that we are going to push a little bit higher here, that we're going to break through this level and still close this one and only candle above it, because this will also be a possibility to enter a trade, guys. This will also be a possibility to enter the trade here. Check my post in the Discord, please. Of course, I will be checking it right away. So I see also new people are joining the Discord. Of course, truly amazing, because where did you did a post here? At Crypto, I think you did it in Bitcoin trading. Yeah, you're talking about the ascending triangle here. Let me check it. Let me check ascending triangle, of course. Ascending triangle is also a possibility for Bitcoin right now playing out here. I do want to get a clear chart here. Let me look over here. Let me look over here. First, we'll check up real quickly here. Let me look at this ascending triangle that we can also be looking at, guys. We can also be looking for Bitcoin at the possibility for an ascending triangle. So you were discussing an ascending triangle, so thank you for notifying me, of course. But you were looking at this ascending triangle. And the ascending triangle, of course, can also be a possibility for a scenario that we can be trading here. And this is also, in my opinion, a very strong opportunity that you can be taking. And thank you for notifying me, of course. So yeah, you can be looking at the ascending triangle as well here, guys. So if you're looking to the ascending triangle here, and of course right now I'll be quickly looking at FEMIX, because if we're trading this, we will be trading this on FEMIX, of course. You can be looking at the price target around the 60.6k Bitcoin. So of course there are multiple scenarios what are right now playing out for Bitcoin. So this is also a thing that I was discussing earlier. If you look to the W structure, you do want to be breaking the neckline and having a retest of the neckline. So this is also a possibility that we can be taking. And of course this is a little bit more risky, but I mean, yeah, this is also looking very clear here, but only 2 points of rejections on the top side. So guys, if we're going to see something like this here, if we're going to see a rejection here, I do think it will be more likely that we're going to break to the lower side here. But for now on, we can still see that we are maybe in an ascending triangle over here, and we can also be looking for a long position once closing this one early candle above this resistance line here. So I get very excited, because right now the market is just looking very strong here. Right now it is looking very strong here. So yeah, we will be looking for very strong long opportunities here if we're breaking to the upside, of course. So if we are having this retest, guys, we will be opening a live trade in the stream. We will be opening a live trade in the stream. Guys, let me know, what do you like more, the symmetrical triangle or the ascending triangle here? Of course, ascending triangle having a little bit higher price target. Let me quickly check it here for people. Yeah, there's 3 more participants. It says more participants here on the Bybit challenge, and the price pool is getting towards $3,000. So this, of course, very cool. The more people that are joining, the bigger the price pool. But yeah, this is also the W structure that we are playing out here, and also an ascending triangle here. So multiple things coming together, guys. Multiple things coming together. Look at the Google searches BTC in Turkey. So you should check how the pronounce ascending because you say it too much. Sorry, am I pronouncing it wrong? I mean, sometimes my pronunciation is not very good. You will use 19x leverage? No, I will use lower leverage because it's still pretty risky in my approach. Especially, I will let's say 8 or 10x leverage. I will use 8 or 10x leverage, maybe on my private account a little bit more. But on private account I have a very tight stop loss, and I will be showing. Wait. I just opened my private account just let's say a week ago or so, and I can show my ROI in a second here because I'm doing a pretty good job here on my private account already. But I see a lot of new people are joining the trading challenge. So guys, you are of course very amazing. You guys are of course very supportive, and we are doing this all together. We're doing this all together, and we're just doing a very strong job on the channel. So please don't spam in the chat, because if you're spamming in the chat, you will get blocked here. But guys, quickly, a thing that I do want to be saying here. We're only 1 subscriber right now. It was once again just updated here. I have this live count here in my screen. 1 subscriber away here from the 27.4k, and next time maybe I will be making this into the screen. That would be of course very cool if we are having this live subscriber count also in the screen. But yeah, almost 27.4k subscribers, guys. Absolutely grateful. Thank you for subscribing to the channel here. You guys are very supportive. You guys are very lovely. And if you want to help me push this through the 27.4k here, make sure to smash it up right now here. And let's see if we're going to reach it live in the stream. Will be of course very amazing. And also looking for this live trading opportunity here, guys. On Binance, the triangle is already breaking. Yeah, it's really depending on which scenario you're looking at. Here on Binance, you can see triangle, of course, clearly breaking through here. But still, you want to wait for a retest. You want to be waiting for a retest. Show your ROI rope. Yeah, I will be going into the ROI real quickly. If you want to show it, if you want to know it, let me get it in front of me. I just recently started trading on Femex. I was first always trading on Bybit, but I right now prefer Femex a little bit more. Let me get it in front of me. First, I have to go to. Sometimes I have to search for it a little bit. So give me a second. Here it is. So yeah, I just recently, and it's just I don't have a lot of information about the ROI. Yeah, it's over here. So ROI here, you can see it here. This is my my ROI. I just recently started trading on Femex. You can see I haven't traded a lot about it, but yeah, I mean, recently doing a very good job here. Approximately 0.1 Bitcoin in profit here. So, but I mean, this will be. I'm just starting with this account here. Only had deposited 0.1 Bitcoin, but I mean, we'll be making more of it. So right now, in 80% ROI in just a matter of a week here. Of course, you're always going in waves. You're not going in a straight line to the upside. So right now, the last 3 days here, I wasn't not trading a lot here, and I will be looking for more trades here, of course. And guys, I will be showing you my ROI more. Later on as well, because you want to know if what I'm doing as well here, and I do want to be sharing more thoughts about the market. So approximately in a week time, already 80% in profit here. We'll be looking for more trades, and guys, we just smashed through the 27.4k here. That's absolutely insane. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. And someone is saying, why do you prefer Femex? Because first of all, Femex has this insane trading competition with insane gains. And I definitely love that. And second of all, I just like the interface. I like the liquidity that they are having. I like the altcoins that they are providing. And I like the trading possibilities that they're having. And because I just want to focus on one platform here, because then we can take the trades all on the same platform and not on Bybit and Femex. But I mean, sometimes I will be taking trades as well on Bybit. But I'm not showing my Bybit trades yet here, but I will be showing them later on as well if you guys want me to do so. But yeah, will be very exciting. So let me see. Should I close my position? I entered at 57.7k here. You're talking about a long position? I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know for sure. I mean, set at least your stop loss in profit, my friend. Set your stop loss at least in profit, but we can still create a wick on the top side. We still are 22 minutes away before closing this 4-hourly candle. We're still, sorry, 1 hourly candle. We're still 22 minutes away, and we can still create this wick on the top side, and then we are getting a big fake out there. And also look into this ascending triangle scenario, you can see that we are right now creating a wick on the top side, and because we're creating a wick on the top side, we can see that we are maybe having a fake out right now. So you do want to be waiting here, and if you want to look at the facts here, the fact is that you are forming an ascending triangle from a move down here, so it's more likely to see another move down getting created here. So that is the reason why I will be waiting a little bit. I will be staying on the sidelines for a second here. I will be staying on the sidelines here before moving down, before opening a new position here. Yeah, let's see where we are heading towards. And if we're going to close below this line here, I will be not looking to open a long position, to be honest, guys. Once we're going to close below this line on the 1 hourly, I will be not looking to open a long position live in the stream. Then we have to wait a little bit longer, because then it's more likely to break to the downside, in my opinion, guys. So we do want to be taken with caution. Femex is great. Yeah, I mean, I prefer Femex. And I mean, I also trade on Bybit, but not a lot. Usually I did also my... I like to trade also altcoins, and what the thing is, what I do like right now, because Bybit is also coming on with some new altcoins. So yeah, I mean, I will be also trading more on Bybit, because they're also bringing some new altcoins in, and that's of course also a thing I like, because I like to trade on more pairs. And also, you want to diversify your risk, having your Bitcoin at multiple platforms, and also you can counter trade yourself. So you can open a long over there and open a long position over there on a different place. So that's the reason why I'm using multiple platforms, guys. Also, using let's say 2 or 3 accounts of Femex, because then I can counter trade myself, and I think that's very important that you counter trade yourself. Definitely think that you can take in consideration to have multiple accounts with trading. Definitely think that you can take in consideration, because maybe you're opening a long position over on your account over there, and on your other account you can open a swing trade position, and it's the same thing that I'm doing right now as well. But I'm not looking to open a swing trade position yet, because I don't think that we're seeing a clear market reversal yet. But once opening a swing trade, of course, I will keep you guys up to date. Bybit got 88 dot and Uni right now. Yeah, I know. That's the reason why I was saying. I mean, that's the reason why I do like Bybit a little bit more here. But the liquidity on Bybit is also very good. But also on these new pairs, I haven't traded them yet here. But I definitely will be looking to do so, guys. So of course that's very cool. And if you want to sign up, only the sign up bonus that Femex is giving is a little bit higher. And Of course, it would be very cool if you're joining this challenge as well on Bybit. So, I mean, there are so many exciting things that we can be looking at. But I mean, the point here is the ascending triangle scenario is a very interesting scenario that we do want to be looking at, to be honest. This scenario is a scenario that you do want to be looking at, guys. And I will be not opening a trade if we're not going to see a break through this level on the top side. I'm going to join you on Bybit. Very cool, San Diego. Very cool. And guys, yeah, I'm also very glad that we just smashed through the 27.4k. 27.4k, very cool target that we reached it. But yeah, you can see right now getting this rejection from the ascending triangle. So XRP is pumping, is someone saying. Someone is saying XRP is pumping. Let me check it real quickly. Yeah, XRP is pumping at the moment, of course. I'm not usually a lover of XRP, to be honest. You already know it on the channel if you're watching for a long period of time. But you can see right now trading against resistance. Do want to be careful. Don't FOMO into anything here. In general, I don't like XRP at all. But you can see, yeah, right now forming this. This is a big pump on the 4-hourly, and you can see that we're right now trading against resistance. Of course, right now breaking through it. Do want to be careful, guys. Do want to be careful with trading XRP, in my opinion. Also suspended on a lot of coins. Is the CME gap filled? Yes, it's already filled. We didn't create a CME gap, so CME gap is still okay. But guys, oh, this is a point that this is a thing that I'm worried about. To be honest, this is a thing that I'm worried about. It's hanging in there. Yeah, I mean, we will be looking for this scenario here. But yeah, of course, if you're looking to the downward sloping resistance line here, you can see this touch point. Yeah, we already touched it over here. We already touched this one, and maybe we can still look at this scenario. But I mean, I prefer looking at the ascending triangle as well because I want to look at both of the scenarios. And ascending triangle is not looking particularly bullish for Bitcoin right now. Tether is pumping. Oh, damn. That's cool. If Tether is pumping, that pushes Bitcoin lower. So that is no nice. Gonna be a rising wedge. Yeah, we are already anticipating a rising wedge here on Bitcoin. But then I'm talking about the daily candles. Daily is Bitcoin definitely in a rising wedge. Bitcoin is on the daily definitely in a rising wedge. And of course, rising wedges are very bearish for Bitcoin. But we can still break to the upside. Crypto Rover, look at the image once again. Rising wedge. Did you send me something new? Or are you talking about the same image? Oh, you're talking about a rising wedge. Oh, you're talking about that scenario. Of course, yeah, we can be looking at rising wedge, of course. You're talking about a rising wedge that we are seeing. Let me check it. We're seeing a rising wedge from here on. But I mean, I don't really prefer. I don't really like to. And then you're saying that you're seeing something like this here. That you're seeing a rising wedge, something like this. But I don't really see the touch point coming in yet here. But I don't really prefer looking at the rising wedge over here. But yeah, you can be looking at the rising wedge, to be honest. Can be looking at the rising wedge. But yeah, you have a perfect touch point, of course, over here. If you look at the rising wedge scenario, we'll be removing this one as well. If you look at the rising wedge scenario, guys, you can be maybe creating a rising wedge right on the 1 hourly. Of course, rising wedge is very bearish bias patterns for Bitcoin. So yeah, of course, I mean, if you're already looking to the ascending triangle here, if you already looked to the ascending triangle here on Bitcoin, you can see ascending triangle is already a bearish bias pattern. If you're going into it in a downtrend, of course, they're usually breaking more to the upside, but you're already in downtrend forming this pattern, creating a wick on the top side. I mean, we're still not flipping extremely bullish yet, guys. We still have to wait a little bit longer before flipping extremely bullish. So for now on, maybe we can see another leg getting created to the downside here. And I should be very careful right now, to be honest, with your long positions. I should be very careful. And of course, we don't want to be trading into the red. So that's the reason why I will be playing it pretty slow here right now. That's the reason why I will be playing it pretty slow right now. Because guys, yeah, you do want to be careful. You do want to be careful. But yeah, of course, once breaking this top side, definitely an opportunity to open long. Captain Check, you were saying, look at Bitcoin on the 1 day. It's a semi-circle. So let's look at Bitcoin on 1 day. Oh damn! I need to get a clear chart. I will get this chart. What are you talking about? Semi-circle. I don't know exactly what you mean. Probably you're talking about symmetrical triangle. But the semicircle is not a thing that I really know what you exactly mean with it. But if you're talking about if you look at the daily here, I would rather say that we're forming some kind of rising wedge here. To be honest, if you look at the daily, you can see we're forming some kind of a rising wedge here. So of course, rising wedge is usually very bearish bias patterns. You can see definitely a breakdown on the daily, in my opinion. A breakdown. If you even connect the wicks on the daily, you can see we are going to see a breakdown anytime soon here, in my opinion. And of course, rising wedges can be pushing the price a little bit lower here, and this is of course on the daily. So on the daily, it can be quite significant target. And also you can see, so the momentum is decreasing. Momentum is decreasing. Price is still increasing. So yeah, in my opinion, we can see a move down from this rising wedge, of course, for Bitcoin. So this is a thing that we do want to be keeping an eye out. I just joined the team. Woohoo! So C signing, thank you for joining the team. Let me, of course, you're probably talking about the FMX team, so that's of course very cool. Still, a lot of people are joining the FMX team here. So if you want to join the team as well, you can go to the reasons to this live stream here, of course. And if you go to the comments, you can see join the FMX competition here, and yeah, you can see over here. You can see over here that you can join it right away. You're right away coming towards our team. But yeah, if you don't know where you can find, you can search for Rover. 241. A lot of new people are joining the team right now, and that's a very good thing here because you still have 1 day and 13 hours to join the team now, guys. Still, not a lot of time remains to join the team. So if you're joining right now, you're doing, of course, a very amazing, strong job. That's the FMX team. Yeah, that's very cool. That's very cool. Of course, a thing that we are keeping an eye out on. A thing that we're keeping an eye out on. 250 members almost. Yeah, we are becoming a very strong team, guys. And you still have time to join the team. And the more people that are in the team, the more stronger the team is getting as well here. Is join the team. Very nice. Retest incoming, guys. Yeah, we are, I mean, there can be a retest of this symmetrical triangle here. But the point here is that we are looking at multiple scenarios here. The W structure, we are not breaking through it. And if we're getting rejected by the W, if we're getting rejected by the ascending triangle here, I want to be careful. I want to be careful, and we can still see another leg down getting created here for Bitcoin. So, in my opinion, you should be very, very careful right now with your long positions. But yeah, if we're going to close this one and only candle above this line of resistance, yeah, it can still be a fake out, of course. So if you're entering, I should use a very tight stop loss here. And of course, I will be opening a trade as well here, but with a very tight stop loss as well here. I mean, only risking to lose, let's say, 0.8% here. 0.8%, and for a potential reward of 4.2% here. So this is a setup that you can be looking for. This can be a setup that you can be looking for, because if you're going to go down from here, maybe you're going to see this fake out coming in here. I mean, we can even risk a little bit more here. We can even risk, let's say, 1.1% here, because you can see maybe we're going to still touch this line over here and then move higher. But I mean, this can be a potential setup that we can be looking at, and we will be definitely looking to do so. And Sam Music also donating $1 US, so $1 Canadian. I mean, so thank you so much for supporting the channel, of course. But yeah, still 11 more minutes, guys. 11 more minutes before closing this one hourly candle, so cannot say anything yet here. We'll have to wait a little bit longer on the sidelines before opening this trade. We'll have to wait a little bit longer here before we can open this trade. I'm going shorting Bitcoin soon, just waiting 30 minutes. Yeah, there's a possibility to open a short here, especially if we're not going to break through this level. A short is a very strong thing that you can be doing. I mean, I should still be careful here. I mean, the short, this ascending triangle is more likely to break to the downside, guys. Ascending triangle is more likely to break to the downside, especially once you are in a downtrend. So you went into this ascending triangle here to the downside, and if you're going to break to the downside, it's more likely to see right now. We got to pump it up. Yeah, that would be, of course, very cool if we can do that. But I don't think we have so much influence on the Bitcoin price action, to be honest. And yeah, if you look at the bigger picture, you can still see, yeah, we are still trying in this, trading in this symmetrical triangle here. In the bigger picture. Wait for the USA pump. Yeah, maybe USA can help us. Maybe USA can help us. If they can pump it up. But yeah, I mean, there are multiple bearish and bullish scenarios that are still playing out for Bitcoin right now. Still bullish and bearish scenarios, like the rising wedge scenario, also bearish bias pattern. Don't you know, pump it up? Yeah, that's of course a very amazing song. Yeah, we're singing it always. Previously on the channel, we were singing always pump it up here, guys. We're always singing it. Bearish diversion on the daily. Yeah, I mean, we were already talking about bearish diversion on the daily, but right now we are not in it. But yeah, we are forming major bearish diversion on the weekly, major bearish diversion on the daily. So That's also my reason why I think in the bigger picture we're going to see a reversal. But of course, it's only good for Bitcoin because the longer we're going to reverse, the longer we're going to continue the uptrend, in my opinion. So I'm not scared at all. But yeah, these last 10 minutes, guys, we're 10 minutes away for the 1 hourly close. 10 minutes away for the 1 hourly close, and it's getting very exciting. It's getting very exciting because then we can maybe look for certain possibilities to open trades. Oh, and guys, no, everything is filled. There is no CME gap, so people are actually. I see people talking about CME gap, but we are not closing. We don't have a CME gap. Everything is filled. Everything is filled. But yeah, these last 10 minutes will be very important for Bitcoin. These last 10 minutes will be very important for Bitcoin. If we're going to close above it, still it will be pretty risky entry, in my opinion. You can see it here. Oh, you cannot see it. So yeah, 60.6k will be take profit. Your entry price will be the 58.2k here on Famex. Of course, some digits may be different on different exchanges. Stop loss will be 57.5k. So there's a possibility to take this trade here, but still I want to see this 1 hourly candle close above this line. And we're getting pushed a little bit lower here, guys. Can you speak Chinese? No, I can't. I can't. So still taking some water in, guys. I have to stay hydrated, man. This is so exciting. I forgot to drink some water. Of course, drinking water is the most important thing that you have to do here, guys. Hey, Rover, are you planning to release videos on a specific coin and other areas of crypto? Would be cool to see you do specific coins where you go in through the fundamental and technicals. Goofer. That is certainly a thing I can do here. But once I can do that, but that will be probably once we'll be starting to do that, I will be doing that, let's say, in 3 weeks or so. Then I will be doing a live stream, and besides that, also another video about a specific coin or so. If you want me to do so, I can definitely do that with some fundamental research as well on it. If you want me to do so, I can do it because I mean, right now I'm still pretty busy, so right now I'm only focusing on the live streams. But after that, I can maybe do live streams and a video if you want to. But guys, also, by the way, once reaching the 1100 likes here, we're going to give away this mark live in the stream. So make sure to write the special of the likes, guys. That would be, of course, very cool. Can you speak in Dutch? No, I can't. Space car and what I can. Space car. So, getting a good drink in, guys, before this 1 hourly close. Getting a good drink in before this 1 hourly close. I use MC. That's very cool. Please, Bitcoin pump. Everyone is saying it. Everyone wants this decisive pump for Bitcoin because then we can, of course, open a trade as well. It would be lovely. Pump that shit up. That would be cool. Goofer, I already reacted to your question. Goofer. So yes, I'm going to do it, but probably in, let's say, 3 to 4 weeks because then I will have more time. Everyone's already saying market chat here, guys. But yeah, you know it. Once reaching the 1100 likes, we're going to give it away. So if you just haven't smashed up that like already, you can do so right now. You can do so right now because it's only taking a few seconds, of course, for you, and you will be it will be meaning a lot for me. Doge mug. Yeah, we can maybe make a Doge mug if you want me to. Where's your apple? My apple? I don't have it with me right now. But I always, you have to know me. I'm always eating every day at least 3 or 4 apples. I'm always eating a lot of apples. Okay, space car. That's pretty cool. But still, 5 more minutes away, guys. 5 more minutes, and it's getting very interesting right now. It's getting very interesting because let's see where we are heading towards. It will be very exciting, of course. Will be very exciting to see where we're going to close this candle. Let me check it real quickly. Yeah, that will be great. If you need help with something, make sure to reach out. Yeah, Goofer. Are you also in the Discord server, Goofer? Let me know real quickly. Are you also in the Discord server? Because then you can tag me and we can, of course, stay in contact as well on Discord. Because then I can talk a little bit better with you, of course. Because talk through the live chat don't really work that good, right? But yeah, tag me in the general chat, then we can maybe have a conversation after the stream. Hey, Rob, what do you think about STMX? It's pretty overextended, to be honest, I think. I think it's pretty overextended. But yeah, of course, it's performing very good, so I cannot ignore that it's a good performing coin. But yeah, I don't. You should be careful with coins that already exploded so quickly to the upside. It can also reverse. Bitcoin boring is setting up perfectly. Yeah, AVE is looking very strong, guys. AVE is still looking good here, especially on the daily. We are looking at AVE for the daily. Yeah, AVE is, of course, we were watching it once it was sitting around these levels over here. But it can definitely push higher. It can definitely push for higher, and we can see this break of this resist line anytime soon here. And once seeing so, yeah, we can see an insane price target to the upside, guys. From the point on where we are right now, it will be approximately a move of 70% here. So if you're leveraging this on Femex, this, in my opinion, there is right now a possibility to open a certain swing trade on AVE as well. So, do you guys want me to open a swing trade on AVE for the trading challenge? Because then I will be looking to open a swing trade. Once seeing AVE going a little bit lower here, I will be setting up a swing trade, guys. Because I do think AVE can be really huge here. Also, decreasing volume on the daily, decreasing momentum. Probably going to break this momentum line to the upside once again. It's just cooling off on the daily. It was pretty overextended. That it's making itself ready for an insane rally up once again here, guys. But we will try to catch this, of course. We will be trying to catch this. I mean, AVE is indeed looking very interesting. But guys, this is not looking good for Bitcoin. This is not looking good. And if we're not going to break through this level, I will be a little bit cautious. I will be taking it very slow here. Because then we can be looking for Bitcoin reversing a little bit more to the downside, guys. This is, of course, making me feel a little bit concerning. This is making me feel a little bit concerning, guys. AVE, let's go. Yeah, everyone is saying so, yes. But I don't like AVE. I like the project. I also like that the Grayscale, of course, putting the trust in it, etc. Is GRT right now a good time to buy? Yes, GRT. You're also buying the dip with GRT. But I mean, yeah, you can see, if you look to the 4-hourly candles, yeah, we can maybe redraw this a little bit here. If you draw it more like this, you can see you're still on the channel. But I mean, I won't redraw this every single time here. But yeah, the point here is, yeah, GRT is also looking for a huge breakout anytime soon here. Maybe we can also look at the daily for GRT, because if you look at the daily, maybe you will have a different approach on it. Because yeah, these coins are forming just huge patterns on the dailies. So yeah, I mean, let's see where GRT is as well heading towards. But I like AVE. I like the setup of AVE a little bit better. But guys, 2 more minutes and 30 seconds away. 2 more minutes and 30 seconds away for this scenario. And the ascending scenario is not looking good here. Ascending scenario is not looking good here. Of course, there's still particularly a chance here to open a trade on the retest of the symmetrical triangle here. So, I mean, I sure want to do so. I sure want to open a trade as well on this supported line over here. But I'm not looking to do so right now, because I don't really I don't want to be looking at this horizontal line. And if we're already couldn't break through this level and creating this big wick on the top side, I do want to be careful. I do want to be careful, and it's not looking looking good here in my opinion. So I will be not opening a trade if we're not going to close above this one, above this ascending triangle scenario here. And Luke, thank you for donating. And you were saying, can you check Cuddy and Matic Rover? I will be checking it in a second, Luke, because first I want to witness Bitcoin closing this 1 hourly candle. I want to witness Bitcoin closing this 1 hourly candle, guys. And I mean, you can already set up your account on Femex. You can already sign up here, already deposit some Bitcoin if you want to, of course, because then you're getting some bonuses as well, very nice bonuses. But then you have already your account set up, so you can be waiting for the next opportunity here. And Fox also donating here, so thank you so much, Fox, for supporting the channel. But let me check this. Let me check this. Also, we'll be checking the training competition. Guys, we are all joining the training competition. Of course, very cool. Polkadot breaking the 4-hourly massive triangle. We'll be checking it also in a second here. Well, we're just live for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Of course, you have to know we will be streaming for way longer here on the channel. So we have a lot of things that we can still be watching here, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. But look, I will be going into your quest in a second. Props gonna retest, and then the Americans will shoot it up to the moon with their stimulus. So sorry for touching my microphone, but yeah, that's also that's also certainly a possibility here. But guys, what we are seeing right now, a thing that we cannot ignore, is that we are creating a big wick on the top side. So a big wick on the top side is usually indicating that we have not enough strength here to hold on with this higher price. So this is a thing what is making me feel a little bit, this is making me feel a little bit skeptical here, and I do want to be careful with trading Bitcoin right now. So yes. There's still a possibility to enter trade over here because yeah, you can still open a position over here because we're still breaking this symmetrical triangle here scenario. But I mean, this ascending triangle here, I don't really like it. I don't really like how Bitcoin is right now behaving itself. But we closed the one and only candle, guys. We closed the one and only candle. Let's see what we are going to do. Are we going to have another retest, or are we first going to move down and retest the supportive line of the symmetrical triangle here? That will be, of course, very interesting. But I think there will be a lot of volatility into the markets. But we are already flipping it into the green, guys. So let's see what we can do here. Of course, America is also going to wake up anytime soon here. Maybe they have some influence on the market as well. And everyone's saying new hour. And also good day, Mr. Rover. Good day, Mr. Eknik. So thank you for tuning in, of course. But if we're going to have another touch of this level, and then right away create a wick, I will get, I mean, it's not looking very good here. And the Lamia kid is also joined the Crypto Rover team. So thank you for supporting the channel here. And hopefully you're going to enjoy your amazing emojis in the chat and your amazing chat color as well. But I will check quickly Cuddy here. I will check Cuddy real quickly here, guys. But yeah, of course, this is a very interesting thing that we will be looking at right now. Almost heading towards the resistance line here. Can be looking to get a rejection from this level once again here. So please, please be careful. And let's look at the lower time frame real quickly here. Lower time frame also easy to form with the bearish divergence here. But 5 minutes, of course, flipping into the green. Please be careful. Don't rush into anything. We can see a reversal. Sorry for me being so... of course, getting also pretty hungry. So maybe I have to get an apple anytime soon here. But Cuddy, of course, we were discussing Cuddy earlier on. And guys, for hourly candle, going to close to 1 minute for each and every coin, is, of course. But Cuddy, of course, is right now forming a bearish divergence. So the thing here is, if we're going to close this for an hourly candle this high, we're going to probably reverse because we're forming a bearish divergence. So in my opinion, you do want to be careful. One hourly is also forming a massive bearish divergence here already multiple days. So in my opinion, yes, a reversal is imminent for Cuddy. Look, a reversal is imminent for Cuddy. Working from home, enjoying the stream. So that's very cool, the Lamia kid. Very cool, Llama kid. All right, I don't know how to pronounce your name. That is very cool. But yeah, Bitcoin, of course. Let's see if Bitcoin can get this touch once again here. Because once touched this level, this is even a short opportunity in my opinion. But for now, we haven't clearly broke through it. So I will remove this setup here because this setup is not valid anymore. Because we haven't broke through the level with the 1 hourly close, guys. We haven't broke through the level. So right now, I will be not flipping bullish. I will be flipping even more bearish, to be honest. But of course, if we can flip this 1 hourly candle higher on, this will be still very bullish, of course. But for now on, we didn't show enough strength here on this candle. It's making me feel a little bit concerning, guys. But also, you want me to check Matic, so I will check Matic real quickly here. Matic Network, of course, also doing a pretty good job. Forming this falling wedge here first on the 4 hourly. Falling wedge, breaking out to the upside, but still getting rejected by this gray box of resistance. And this is, of course, not looking very strong in my opinion. It's not looking very strong here. And in my opinion, we're heading lower. We're heading towards the supportive line here to find our next level of support. And after that line, maybe we can have another... let me check this real quickly here. Why can't I do so? Why can't I do so? So, once heading towards this level here, I think we can definitely see... the price moving a little bit lower here, and then maybe have another touch of this gray box. And I do think we're going to find some resistance because Matic also pretty overextended, going so fast to the upside here, and Bitcoin, of course, reversing a little bit to the upside, but Matic Network going so quickly to the upside here, but it can also reverse very quickly here. And I do think that we are, by the end of our period, we're going to cool off for a second. And please be careful, please. Please don't rush into anything here. But in my opinion, we are going to cool off here and heading towards this white line of support. But also getting another super chat here. Let me check it real quickly here from Forex Desert. So Forex Desert, let me check quickly what you're saying. Forex Desert, you're saying is ICX USD chart good. So I will be checking it. After that, guys, I will be going back into Bitcoin. Of course, Bitcoin, the main topic that we are watching right now. Bitcoin, the main asset that we do want to be looking at. And is this chart any good here? Of course, we can see if we are right away charting this, and I will remove all my drawings here. I will be remove the Fibonacci line real quickly. You can see from this wick here on, we were creating an upward sloping support line. But also, we are creating a downward sloping resistance line. Also, a touch point of with this wick here, of course. Major rejection once touching that level here. First, a major pump, of course, on the 4 hourly, and major rejection as well here. So yeah, you're forming some kind of a pattern here. You're forming a symmetrical triangle here. So let's see if we're going to break out here, because we're very close to the apex here. We're going to break out anytime soon here. And of course, This coin had only one pump up to the upside here. It's not formed like 2 legs to the upside, but only 1 leg up. Right now consolidating. So yeah, you can maybe see this consolidation breaking out to the upside and see the next leg up getting created, because usually you're seeing 2 legs getting up, getting created to the upside, and after that you're going to cool off for for Icon, I mean. So yeah, let's see if we're going to see the breakout to the upside of the symmetrical triangle here. So yeah, this chart is not looking particularly bad here. We can see a breakout to the upside if we're seeing. So we first have to break the downtrend here, and we can bring the target around to $3.20 here, guys. $3.20 can be the target. And guys, right now Bitcoin is breaking through here. Bitcoin is breaking through, and let's see where we are heading towards. I see everyone saying in the chat, Bitcoin moving right now. Yeah, Bitcoin is moving here, but guys, we can see another rejection getting formed here. We can first see a move getting created to the upside. And after that, see Bitcoin reverse a little bit more. So we do want to be staying on the sidelines for the moment, at least. At least I'm taking it with caution. I'm taking it with a lot of caution. Can also look at the rise request scenario here. But you have to know we're still in a downtrend. We're still in a downtrend. So of course, the bigger picture, we're still getting pushed lower because of this downward sloping resistance line here. And that's the reason why we are looking to this chart as well here. We do want to be seeing a break of this level as well on this bigger picture. Bitcoin is bearish. I mean, I'm talking about the bigger picture. In immediate short term, we can be moving higher. Yeah, Bitcoin, of course, moving up. And yeah, it really depends on how this 1 hourly close once again will be happening. I mean, I will be not looking for very big short positions, to be honest. So yeah, if you want to be looking for a long position, once again, please don't rush in. Don't rush in. If you're looking for a long position, maybe this symmetrical triangle, of course, we were first discussing, playing out right now and showing more volatility. That can be definitely a possibility if we're seeing the symmetrical triangle here. And the symmetrical triangle formation playing out, moving more to the upside. But if you look to the ascending triangle here, you can see we can still get a rejection and a wick created on the top side, and then see the rejection coming in here. So there are things here. What is making me feel a little bit concerning? Let me check the 5 minutes real quickly here. 5 minutes almost creating bearish divergence. 5 minutes almost created bearish divergence. It's red, it's green, it's Christmas. That's a funny one. That's a funny one, of course. But you can see, 5 minutes almost creating a bearish divergence, guys. So please be careful as well here, because we can see a reversal as well on the 5 minute. We can see a reversal getting created on the 5 minute as well. But yeah, it's really depending if we're going to really wick on the top side. Yeah, we are going to move lower here for Bitcoin. I think still a lot of people are very, very bullish about Bitcoin. But in my opinion, you should take it with a lot of caution right now. You should take it with a lot of caution. And the possibility that we are going to move a little bit more to the downside is only more likely, in my opinion. Let me check this real quickly. Let me check this real quickly. So, let's see what Bitcoin is going to do here. In my opinion, it's more likely to see a move to the downside, guys. But unless we're going to show more volatility here on the 1 hour only candle. So let's see what Bitcoin is going to do, of course. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to do. Bullish on Euro finance, yes, of course. I feel extremely bullish about it. I don't understand. What do you don't understand, please? Let me know. If you have some questions for me, try and ask them. Of course, I'm trying to answer the most amount of questions always in the chat, guys. Seems like whales are trying to liquidate all weekends, being on the sidelines. San Diego, that's a good thing. Weekends are pretty risky. Weekends are pretty risky, you have to know it. So, let me look at this. People are saying, yeah, I mean, the whales are trying to liquidate all these positions, of course. And you can see today, we liquidated 1.5 million in shorts because of the last move that we were creating here. So a lot of shorts were getting liquidated. A lot of shorts were getting liquidated, so that's of course very nice to see. Once we're liquidating shorts, we're of course creating a short squeeze, what is pushing the price a little bit higher. And approximately $600 US in long. So of course, yeah, more liquidations coming in here. More liquidation coming in here, and it's very exciting what we are seeing, what we are going to see for Bitcoin. I do still think that it is more likely to move to the downside, even though I don't want to be a bear. Does stimulus checks make you poorer or richer? It depends on where you spend it on. It depends on where you are spending your stimulus checks on. If you're spending your stimulus checks on Bitcoin, you will get richer. But if you're spending it on something else, you will get more poor because your dollar is getting less and less worth because they're getting printed. And imagine if you're going to give everyone $1,400 US. It totally doesn't matter, right? Because everyone has the same. I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. They're breaking the economic system right now. They're breaking the economic system here, and you want to be careful, guys. You really want to be careful, in my opinion. StormX more room to grow. I think it's pretty overextended, StormX right now. SDMX. I think it's pretty overextended, so you do want to be very careful with it. But guys, let's see where it is heading towards. Bitcoin 5 minute getting rejected, of course. Was creating a bearish divergence earlier on, real quickly. Of course, lower time frames, anything can happen here. And in my opinion, you do want to be very careful with these trades that you are willing to take right now. But you can already set up the accounts. Let's look at the trading competition here. Right at 241. Let's see if someone joined the competition as well here once again. 241. Let me check it real quickly. Network error. I don't know. I don't know why we are seeing a network error. So search for Rover. So yeah, 5 more people joined the team. Guys, you are all massively joining the team right now. So yeah, for everyone who hasn't joined it, you can join it right now. The team is becoming more stronger with the minute. So still 1 day and 12 hours still to sign up here. Maybe we can still reach 275 members or so. That will be, of course, very great if we can do so. The more people that will be on board of the challenge, the bigger and stronger the team is getting, guys. The more people that are on board of the challenge, the stronger we are getting. Sorry for America, guys. Yeah, I mean, I feel truly sorry for America. I mean, they're trying to print so much money, and that's the reason. It really depends on where you're spending your capital on if you want to secure your wealth. If you're spending it on gold or on digital gold, you're doing a good job, of course. America is waking up. This headline: Nigeria's central bank, we didn't ban crypto trading. I mean, Nigeria is definitely not going to ban it because whole Nigeria is buying crypto. If you look to Google Trends, you can see that Bitcoin is, of course, is the most. Let me get this Google Trends up. Google Trends. Google Trends, and if you look to Bitcoin, here in Google Trends and past 5 years, and I will do worldwide because I'm not only talking about the Netherlands. I do worldwide. You can see because I live in the Netherlands, I search it sometimes for the Netherlands where the most interest is, and of course my region is of course a lot of interest. But you can see Nigeria, the biggest interest on Bitcoin, of course, because of their currency, etc. But yeah, also a lot of young people live in Nigeria. You have the pyramid of the people that are getting born there. I mean, there are a lot of young people over there. That's the reason, you know. How it works with new generations. The young people will they are loving not only the young people. I'm not saying that only young people are loving Bitcoin, but I mean people that above 70 or so, they don't really like Bitcoin because they're not really experienced with the digital environment here. But I mean, yeah, it's very exciting what we are right now having here. Of course, a lot of interest all over the world, but you can still see the interest from the retailers is not even at the highest point of 2017. And I do think that we're going to reach it and, of course, going to crush that previous all-time high of interest. So let's see where it is heading towards, and let's see if we can create a higher interest rate for Bitcoin as well here anytime soon. I do think that we're going to do so once we're going to crush through the all-time high once again here. So it's just a matter of time before the interest is becoming bigger once again on Bitcoin. And oh, damn, we are getting a massive rejection right now, guys. We are getting a massive rejection for the Bitcoin price right now. We're getting a massive rejection, guys. Let me know. Look at the trend in Turkey. It's up 600%. That's insane. That's insane. Let me check it on Turkey real quickly here. Turkey. You're saying Turkey. So yeah, Turkey, the reason why the Turkey probably the interest is so high because of their currency. I can also look to Argentina. You can see the interest in Bitcoin is so high, but the currency is completely having hyperinflation here, of course, in Turkey. And if you look to Argentina, let me check real quickly. I think it's also pretty. Yeah, you can see also pretty high because also their currency is going to go is completely going dead, and that's the reason why they're looking for a safe haven. That's the reason why they're buying Bitcoin. And guys, this is yeah, this is a digital age that we're right now in here. How does the contest work? You can read the exact rules there, Sunrise, if you go to these things over here. But yeah, it's basically if we're going to have the most ROI as a team, the top 10 traders will be taking an average of the top 10 traders on ROI on the team, and then if we're the highest, of course, if we are P1, we're getting 25% of the prize pool. If we're P2, we are getting 15% of the prize pool. If we're P3, we're getting 8%, and the top 4 to 10 are getting 30% of the total prize pool and divided. So That's very exciting. So the more people that are on the team, the stronger the team is getting here. And also the things, how it is divided between the team here. The top 10 traders in the team are getting the most amount, and the top 10 below, everything below the top 10 will get the other 30% divided. So that is the reason why it's already good to just be a board of a team. If you are just trading already on Femex, or if you aren't yet here, you can just join the team. Because if you're just on board of the team, you can already make profits. And if you're also trading, maybe you're becoming the best trader of the team, and you can make very good profits because there are also individual rewards. And you can also win to 8% of the total prize pool if you're the best trader from the whole competition from all these 4,000 people. So yeah, that's the reason why I want to join it, in my opinion. And people are saying, how can I join the contest? It's the highest link in the description. And you can just join the team. And if you haven't already signed up, you first have to sign up an account here, of course, for Femex. But you're saying because of the inflation, yes, because of the hyperinflation. Not only inflation, Turkey is of course growing the interest because there is hyperinflation. So yeah, it's of course because of the inflation, people are looking for safe havens, and Bitcoin is definitely the safe haven. W structure forming into an M structure. Yeah, you can see an M structure maybe forming. Then. Yeah, you can maybe look for an M structure. So, yeah, of course, very exciting what we are right now probably going to see here. Guys. And 58k wall. Yeah, I mean, the 58k probably a very strong resistance, guys. We want to be careful. Greetings from Croatia. Just subbed. Very cool. I'm also going to go to that place as well, Dancing. I'm going to go there this summer. So, guys, by the way, if you're more interested in my private life, etc., you can also follow me definitely on Instagram here. I mean, big shout out to these last 7 followers that followed me. I mean, can we reach 2,000 followers on Instagram? Would be, of course, very cool. Big shout out to you, Lunch, Box, etc. Everyone who's following me right now, big shout out to you. But can we reach maybe the 2,000 followers on Instagram? Would be, of course, a very amazing target here. Only 20 followers away. Only 20 away. Let me check it. It's at CryptoRoveYT. Also, a lot of scammers on Instagram. Please be careful. And I mean, would certainly love to grow my audience over there as well. Of course, sharing some private stuff. And only if you're interested, you can follow me over there. We'll be also giving some updates about the market sometimes on there. Have you looked at VeChain today, Ralph? Yes, we have looked at VeChain multiple times here. But right now, of course, Bitcoin is the leading indicator that we do want to be looking at. Yeah, you can see right now ascending triangle here. Getting rejected. I followed you on Instagram. That's very cool. That's very cool. Let me check it real quickly. I mean, also always big shout out to. Oh, someone just recently followed here. So it's a Dane10. Big shout out to you. Probably if I'll reload it, another one. Yeah. Oh, here also new people are joining. So very cool that you guys are also following me on Instagram as well. Around. I mean, also you can slide in my DM. Volkswagen Golf Gang. Yes, of course. News about crypto ban in India. No, I haven't heard anything about it yet. Follow. Thank you so much, Wesley. Thank you so much. So let's see what Bitcoin can do in this 1 hourly candle, guys. Long on AVE. Yeah, we can be looking for a swing long position on AVE. We can be looking for a swing long position on AVE, guys. We can be looking for a swing long position on AVE, and the reason why is because AVE is looking like it's a very, very good opportunity right now for a long position. Forming this huge pattern on the daily, and the higher the time frame, the bigger the pattern, the bigger the breakout can be, guys. So that's also the reason why I definitely want to open a trade here. It's coming to an end here. You can see upward sloping support line, downward sloping resistance line. It's just very close to the apex, going to break it anytime soon here within the let's say within the coming week here. So also for the trading challenge, guys. This is a very big asset that we can be trading because, of course, the trading challenge is going to close here. Let me check it real quickly here. It's going to close in one day in 12 hours. And once it is closing, of course, we will be, of course, also looking for a trade here on AVE because AVE can definitely give us very good returns. If you look to this is a potential reward of 70%, guys. And if we are leveraging this, damn, this can be huge. And that's the reason why I do want to be opening the swing trade, guys. This is the reason why I do want to be opening the swing trade. Someone's saying follow you on Twitter. Sorry, on Instagram. Cool, that's very cool. Yeah, we're only 3 away right now. So yeah, big shout out to everyone over here. Yeah, big shout out to everyone. Tom, big shout out to you, Tarn, Yesin, Umar, Zyke. Big shout out to you guys. So yeah, let me quickly check and do a Twitter check up here. Nothing very interesting to be honest. Playing out right now on Twitter. No big news or so coming out. Of course, once seeing so, of course, we'll keep you guys also as well up to date on Twitter. Of course, I love the socials. Ethereum is bouncing on the 1 hourly. Ethereum is bouncing on the 1 hourly compared to Bitcoin, at least. Not a very significant increase in valuation compared to Bitcoin. It's a very minor increase compared to Bitcoin, to be honest. But still, it's bouncing a little bit higher compared to Bitcoin. But yeah, still looking at the ascending triangle here, guys. Ascending triangle, of course, a very important triangle that we will be looking at, because once seeing this break to the upside, of course, we will be flipping way more bullish here. But for now on, it's not looking that we are breaking up to the upside. 3 messages. Yeah, we will be checking it, of course, after the stream. Can I short Bitcoin? Yes, you can. I mean, I should, in my opinion, even though I want to be very bullish on the market, I still feel a little bit more bearish at the moment. And I definitely think shorting Bitcoin, of course, do want to be waiting for the 1 hourly close. But I mean, it's not looking that we are really breaking through this level at the moment. So yeah, short is definitely possible. Potential bear flag. That's a possibility, but I mean, there are so much bearish signals right now flashing on the Bitcoin bigger picture. AVE and GRT swing long. Yeah, we will be trading that. And of course, because we can trade it on the Femex, that's of course very nice. AVE. Definitely asset. Also, You're Not Fine is willing to trade it as well. Willing to trade it as well. So yeah, let's see if Bitcoin can break through. Bitcoin still above the 200 moving average. Yeah, of course, Bitcoin is still sitting above that line. Bitcoin is still sitting above it. On the 4 hourly, you can see Bitcoin pretty far above the 200 EMA. So yeah, 200 EMA is usually holding up its very strong support. You can see it also over here. Was holding us up very strong, and that's of course the thing that I do love to see here. So if we're going to move down here, maybe we're going to see this level getting touched once again. And this will be, of course, very strong long opportunities here, just like you could see over here. You can see once touching that level, these are always good times to open a position here. But the 50 moving average is right now curving a little bit to the downside here. And you know, once these 50 and 200 EMAs are crossing, you're farming a depth cross. And once they're the 50-day moving average is once again crossing the 200, you're forming a golden cross. And golden cross, of course, very strong buying, very strong buying signal. But for now on, we're still bullish on the EMAs. We're still bullish on the EMAs. Also, yeah, the VPVR is showing that we're probably going to find a lot of support around 48k here. If we're going to fall, of course, VPVR will be a very important thing that we will be looking at. You can see also over here, 57k is also just a very strong support. A lot of, now not particularly a lot, but I mean there is, in comparison to these other trading levels over here, you can see there's, yeah, trade a lot around in comparison to these other levels. So yeah, I mean the 53 towards the 52k is just a fall. It's just a free fall over here. And also, yeah, if I zoom out a little bit more, if we're going to drop below the 55k here, we're easily going towards the 40k here. There's absolutely nothing traded around this level, and yeah, of course, would like to see it. But I mean, you also want to look at the levels. Once we're falling, we can be looking at these VPVR profiles, because then we can spot certain levels of support and resistance pretty easy. Did you land on Decentraland here? Is it wise to get into it right now? I mean, it's pretty overextended. I don't like to buy into coins that already pumped so significantly to the upside. Where are you from, man? I'm from London. I'm from the Netherlands, so we're living pretty close. Go long for Bitcoin, long live Bitcoin. I mean, I will not open a live. I will be loving to open a long live in the stream, but right now I'm not getting the opportunity here. Not looking like we're having a clear long yeah, sign here for now. I definitely think that we can flip this in the red, to be honest. Because we're still creating a wick on the top side and don't show the follow-through here to the upside. I think we can break to the downside of this ascending triangle here. One more Instagram follower for the 2k. Really? Do we only need one more follower here on Instagram? So yeah, big shout out for the one who's right now following me. Big shout out to you who is right now following me on Instagram. Only one more follower, guys. Can we reach the 2k live stream? Will be, of course, very cool. Big shout out for you who's right now following me. Only one more follower. Let's see if we can reach it. Let's see if we can reach it. I will be checking it in a second. I will check it in a second. A big shout for the one who's right now following me then. And guys, also quickly looking at the price target if we're going to move to the downside, of course, because we can of course look to the upwards price target, but if we're going to move to the downside here, we can be looking for a short opportunity on the resets, of course. It can maybe bring the price down to the 55k here. And of course, from the point where we are right now, there can be a 5% move here. And if we are looking for the point from the breakout, you can be trading for a move of approximately 4.3% here. So that's of course very exciting, depending where we are heading towards. Right now flipping this candle into the red, so that's pretty unfortunate of course to see. But yeah, sitting on the sidelines. Sitting on the sidelines of course. Let me see. Yeah, we have the 2K. Do we have the 2K? Let me quickly refresh. 2.2K already. Oh, 2.4 or 14. So that's pretty insane. Big shout out to everyone right now. Big shout out to everyone. So you guys are very lovely. So I think Real Broke Forever, you are the biggest winner. You were the fastest. So Real Broke Forever. Big shout out to you, man. And of course, big shout out to everyone here. Big shout out for everyone who's right now following me. Truly lovely. Truly lovely. Just followed your Insta. That's very cool. Why do you dislike Tron? Because there were a lot of things going on, because there were scamming some people in 2017 here, and I don't like it. I don't like the project. I find it too skeptical. I don't like it. But Bitcoin is moving to the downside. Bitcoin moving more to the downside, guys. Be careful. Be careful with trading Bitcoin, of course. Be careful with your long position right now. Please wait a little bit longer until we're seeing this clear opportunity here to really open a long. But of course, if we're going to move down from here on, this will be very scary. If we're going to break also to the downside of the ascending triangle here, I will be looking to exit. I mean, if we're going to break down here, I will be looking to open in a short position here. Oh, damn, we're moving pretty quickly to the downside, guys, right now. We're dumping pretty quickly to the downside. Of course, this is very exciting to see Bitcoin moving once again. But yeah, we're right now testing the previous supportive line here. We're right now testing the previous supportive line of the symmetrical triangle, guys. We're finding support at the previous symmetrical triangle. I will go back to this chart as well here. If you look to the rise question area, I will be removing it for a second. But there's also a possibility that we can be looking at here for Bitcoin. But guys, if we look at the scenario where we first were looking at, we are right now finding support at this level. So maybe there's of course an opportunity here right now. You can see downward sloping resistance line getting formed here. We are breaking through it, and right now probably going to retest it as support. So let's see where we are heading towards. Let's see where we are heading towards. We're for now on at least perfectly touching this level. So let's see, of course, always excited what Bitcoin is falling here, because we are getting very strong opportunities here. But if you look to the symmetrical triangle scenario, you're right now having a very strong buying opportunity to open a long position, of course. But I'm not willing to do so because I find it too risky. If I look to multiple scenarios, I don't feel extremely bullish on Bitcoin yet here. Bitcoin's a pump and dump, yeah. It definitely is. It definitely is. It definitely is. But yeah, let's see where it is heading towards at the moment. Let's see what we are going to do. Whoa. It's only testing the trend line that you drew. Yeah, of course, of course. I'm still relaxing here. Perfect touch on this trend line, of course. And if you look to the symmetrical triangle here, I mean, yeah, I do want to see this line getting... yeah, keeping the support on for Bitcoin. But yeah, if you look to the ascending triangle, yeah, we got massively rejected, of course, on the on that line. But yeah, there's certainly an opportunity right now, but I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it at the moment because I don't really like it. I don't really like the scenario. Rolf, do you play football? I used to do. I used to do. Not anymore. So, yeah, we're going to have another test right now. So let's see if we're going to hold on. Yeah, we're right now pushing a little bit lower once again for Bitcoin. We're pushing a little bit lower here, and you can see also this support line right now. Yeah, we can still create a wick on the low side, so nothing to worry about yet. Yeah, the reason, please be careful. Don't. I'm not willing to trade this. I'm not willing to trade this. This Binance chart is, by the way, not as nice as I want to, of course. Up 9%, you're doing a good job. I mean, if you're in a long position right now, like I told you already, please put your stop loss at least in profit. Don't write this to negative. Don't write this to the negative. Up 9% from dump. Yeah, you're doing a good job, of course. Let's see the 5 minute. Yeah, let's check the 5 minute, of course. Yeah, 5 minutes showing a massive dump, of course. Of course, volume also coming into it. And 5 minutes, of course, also the RSI is decreasing pretty significantly. So yeah, let's see what it's going to do here. Can you convert Femex to Great Britain pounds? Yes, you can do so. I can. Yeah, you can. You can do so. But you can also just send it to your local broker if you want to. You can also send to your local broker. But yeah, you're doing a good job, Deals Anonymous. So yeah, for now on, we're finding support at this previous resistance line here. So of course, nice to see. But there's a lot of trading going on right now. A lot of trading going on here. Volume also increasing a little bit. And I see, guys, even more people are following me on Instagram. So thank you for everyone who's right now following. Thank you so much. Thank you, you're the best. No problem. Yeah, bounce there. Let's see if we're going to find a bounce here. Of course, once you're dropping off so quickly, it's also likely to find some kind of a bounce, at least in the immediate short term. At least in the immediate short term. Yeah, if you look to the ascending triangle here, of course, this can be a possibility that we are moving down here. Confirming the breakout. Yeah, we will be waiting till we're going to see a clear breakout to the either direction. And then we can be opening a trade here, guys. And also, we are right now exactly 30 minutes away before the 4-hourly close. 30 minutes away for the 4-hourly close, guys. So how do you feel about that? Because once the 4-hourly candle close, you usually see a lot of volatility in the market. And if you look to the W structure on the 4-hourly, you can see we are very indecisive. We can still go either direction. Wick on the top side, wick on the lower side here. We're basically having, we haven't chosen any direction yet here. We haven't chosen any direction yet. Of course, it's pretty unfortunate what you're seeing right now. But we're still holding up to the support line. So this is, of course, beautiful to see. Beautiful to see for Bitcoin. Let's see what we are going to do here. Let me know if I can confirm the breakdown. Yeah, I mean, if we're going to confirm the breakdown, this will be definitely a possibility to trade on. But yeah, if you look at the symmetrical triangle scenario here, yeah, there is a possibility for a long position. There is a possibility for a long position right now. Of course, the exact digit will be the entry of around 57.7k here. But the reason I'm not taking it, because there are also a lot of bearish signals still flagging for me. And I don't like this big wick on the top side. Usually once you're seeing these big wicks on the top side, it's basically showing that you're losing buying strength here and that you probably can reverse even more to the downside. I would have loved to see this 1-hourly close over here, then dump very quickly, and then create a wick once again on the lower side. But yeah, if we're still going right now into the green, if we're going to close this 1-hourly candle into the green over here, then I will be flipping extremely bullish. Then I will be flipping extremely bullish. From now on, it's looking bad in my opinion. It's looking bad at this moment. The 30 minute. Yeah, in 30 minutes we're going to see this 4-hourly close. And I mean, if you look to the 30 minute, this is looking like a clear opportunity. By the way, you can see clear bounce coming in here. Just opening this 30-minute candle, of course. Having another test of this level, and then right away flipping it into the green and pushing back up here. So, if you look to this, it's looking very strong. It's looking very strong. Pump that followers on Instagram. Yeah, let's go. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, let's see what Bitcoin is going to do here. Let's see what Bitcoin is going to do here. Also creating a wick here on the top side on Ethereum. So Ethereum is also lagging behind for the moment at least. But still increasing valuation to Bitcoin. Let me check it. Let me check it. Yeah, creating a wick on the lower side right now. So yeah, sorry for touching my microphone. That probably sounds very, very not nice. So yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice on the 1-hourly, to be honest. Let's see if we can flip it back into the green, guys. Let's see if we can flick it back into the green, because then it will be. Then it will be very strong for Bitcoin. That can be very strong for Bitcoin if we can flip it into the green. It's going to break. Yeah, let's see if we're going to see. Let's see if we're going to break this supportive line here. Of course, if we're going to break this supportive line, we will be looking for more prices to a more lower price for Bitcoin. Chain game sitting around 70 cents. That's insane. Sitting around 70 cents already. We were seeing it sitting around 60 cents. Yeah, it is of course only going further and further. But I mean, please don't buy the FOMO. Don't buy the FOMO. If you're buying over here, you're buying. In my opinion, yeah, of course, it's a good coin to get exposed to. But yesterday was sitting around 40 cents, what was already pretty high, and right now sitting around 70 cents. So second leg up getting created here. I'm not buying into it. I mean, I'm already exposed, but I'm not buying more into it because I find it right now too overextend. I would have loved to get more into it, of course, but that's always in hindsight. Always in hindsight. Yeah, Bitcoin still fighting around these levels, guys. But 25 minutes for the 4-hourly close. That will be, of course, very exciting. We're going to witness this all together. It's breaking by longs, guys. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what we're going to do for Bitcoin. Yeah, ADA is still fighting here, of course. ADA trying to push it. It's way up here once again. And let's check DOT real quickly. I will be redrawing this real quickly. Let me check this. If you look at this scenario for Polkadot here, you can see Polkadot, of course, creating this upward sloping support line. And also this downward sloping resistance line here. And you saw a fake out first. You saw a fake out. And right now we are trying to break through it once again. Because here you can see we were finding support at the previous resistance line. And here we're also flipping pretty bullish on Polkadot. You can see we were moving up here. But yeah, unfortunately Bitcoin was dumping and also pushing Polkadot with it. So yeah, Polkadot still finding support at the previous supportive line here. And yeah, right now looking to break to the upside once again. So let's see if we can do so. Let's see if we can do so. AVE looks like it retests the 1 only. So let's see. Let's see for AVE. Of course, I would love to enter as well on AVE. Of course, we are pretty zoomed out here on AVE because I'm looking at the bigger picture. I mean, it's not always the perfect touches here, but of course we are looking at the bigger picture. And on the daily, you have more time to anticipate. On the daily, once trading a pattern, on the daily, you have more time to anticipate if you want to go long or short. You have more time to anticipate, more time to see where it is heading towards. And yeah, let's see what we are going to do here, of course. And I would definitely love to open a swing trade anytime soon here. But once we're seeing another candle flipping into the red pretty low, then we will be looking to open a swing trade here on AVE, to be honest. So definitely keep an eye out on the Discord. Definitely keep an eye out on the server. And also make sure, guys, by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, you can do it right away. But also make sure to ring that bell notification, because sometimes we're just doing urgent live streams. And let me know, do you want me to do another live stream today? Because I think I can do another live stream later on, if you want me. Then I can do maybe possible another live stream. Of course, if you guys want to. That would be, of course, very cool. And yeah, that's the reason why you do just want to flip that notification button, because sometimes there are very important things that we are discussing. Of course, right now the market is not doing anything interesting. But yeah, of course, we are witnessing this ascending triangle, of course, playing out. Also the symmetrical triangle here, finding support. So yeah, if you want to stay up to date about these trading opportunities here, of course, make sure to yeah, to subscribe to the channel here and ring that bell notification. Ring that bell notification, guys. Yeah, still one more day, and we need 250 more people to get towards the 88 Bitcoin price pool. So, of course, that would be cool. But, guys, look, there are also some other YouTubers participating in this. I know Call from the Moon here. Call from the Moon, he has right now 582 members in his team. You have Mo also. Mo's also doing a good job. He has 1,000 members in his team or so. But we are number three here. We are one of the strongest teams here as well. So, yeah, you can definitely still get on board. And we are one of the strongest teams here in this competition. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, guys. Because it's almost going to start. And I mean, we had, let's say, 14 days or so to apply to this challenge. And right now, only 1 day away here. I'm getting very excited. I'm getting very excited. Let me check it. Yeah, second live stream. Let's go. Everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying it. Are you not holding DOT and ADA? I'm definitely holding DOT and ADA. Don't worry. I'm holding it from holding position. Yes, do it, do it. Rover, Rover is a hero, yeah. One more live stream, yes. Of course, I will probably do this live stream way longer here. I'm not done with streaming yet. And of course, I cannot guarantee you, but once doing so, I will make an announcement in the Discord server, because I also have to do some other stuff as well. And later on, I will also be making some other extra videos. Right now, of course, I'm mainly doing live streams because you guys seem to love the live streams, and I'm loving them as well, because then we can discuss the live things that we are seeing here. And live price action is, of course, way more exciting. And yeah, of course, I can definitely maybe do another live stream later on today. So make sure to sign up to the channel as well here. And how many does Chart Champions have? I think he has 220, 220 or so in his team. So we are number 3 from the biggest team. So we are on number 3 in the training competition here. And of course, I think maybe if we can push this all together, if we work together here, maybe we can get this up to 300. And of course, the more people that are in the team, the stronger the team is getting here. And I think we will be going for P1, of course, because it doesn't matter in the end of the day how much people you have on board, but how good you can trade. And I will be going, of course, we will be going for number 1 here, because we want to make a statement here that we are very strong here. And of course, definitely looking for good trades as well here. We'll be doing it live as well. Sometime I will be also with our other account. just taking pretty high leverage trades because it's all about ROI. But I will be looking at very strong opportunities here. Of course, I will be not sharing that probably because these are pretty risky. But definitely looking for good ROI, guys. Definitely looking forward to it. And of course, also looking for entering swing trades here because swing trades will be very important. That can push our ROI pretty high here. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. And of course, we're going to crush it. Oh, damn. Why are you spamming? If you're spamming right away, you get blocked. I'm not going to look into the DM if you're spamming it in the chat, guy, man. What time are you ending the stream? I don't know yet. At least I'm going to watch the 4-hour candle close. Guys, do you want me to? Yeah, of course. You will be depending once I will be closing the stream, guys. You can say it. And of course, this is looking very exciting. For now on, I'm not planning to stop the stream because it's way too exciting right now. It's getting way too exciting right now. You call this a shark head pattern? As an ascending triangle here, of course. Sure, we see the shark head pattern. I mean, yeah, you can call this a shark head pattern. You can see the eyes over here, of course. The mouth over here. Of course, very exciting. Yeah, depending how you call it. Shark head pattern is also a very nice pronunciation, of course, of this pattern. Will you be helping us with making trades on the trading competition? Guys, yes, of course. We will be bringing you guys along here. Of course, always have to trade at your own risk here. Always have to trade at your own risk here, but we will be definitely doing this together. We will be definitely doing this together because we're all in one team. And that is the point what is making us so strong. That is the point what is making us so strong because we are having a strong community and we are willing to help each other. And also in the Discord server, there's so many people over there. They're helping you out. They're supporting everyone. So yeah, that's the reason we're going to do this all together, of course. Yes. Will you be streaming? Will you be streaming your trades live in the? Will you be opening? Wait, will you be live streaming your trades in the competition? Yes, I will. I will. Of course, I will. I will. So that's the point. We can do it all together, and we can make very good profits. Of course, we can already make profits from our trades, but I will be probably use low amounts of Bitcoin to try let's say pretty high leverage trades because it's all about ROI. It's all about ROI. So it's a pretty interesting strategy here, of course, because also if you're the best individual trader, you're getting also a pretty nice bonus here. Of course, I'm trying to go for P1 as always, and of course bringing you guys along. So it will be very exciting. Bitcoin's still fighting around these levels here, but guys, still 18 more minutes before closing this 4-hour candle. Yeah, you have a pretty good Discord channel, super helpful. Yeah, I mean, not me. We're doing this, of course, with all the moderators and everyone else. It's just very exciting. And Dean Harvey is saying BTC next bull run, not current bull run prediction. Next bull run will be topping out around the 500 towards the 600,000 US dollars. So then I'm talking, of course, about let's say 3 to 4 years. How much is it to join the Crypto Rover community group? We don't have a private community group. We have it's public for everyone, so it's completely free. You can go to the Discord. It's just the Discord is our community group. I'm not doing private groups or so because I don't think it's a good thing here because people, yeah, some people are making huge amounts of money with their Patreon groups, but I'm not planning to do so because I want to help you guys out, and that's the reason why we are so strong, because we are so supportive and we are listening to each other and we're helping each other out. Do we have a Femix promo code? Yes, you can find it in the description. You can find it in the description. You get a pretty good bonus with the coupon code. $680 US. Dean Harvey, you're completely amazed. I mean, it's a pretty realistic prediction for the next coming bull run. It's a pretty realistic prediction in my opinion. 500 to 600,000 US dollars. And the point here is people are already calling a 500,000 US dollars in this bull run, but I don't think that's likely. Next bull run, yes, it will definitely happen. But lol, there won't be a US dollar in 3 to 4 years. You're saying that's completely true. That's completely true. So singing, that's completely true. But one thing for sure, your Bitcoin will be worth 10 times as much as it is right now. Let's say that in 5 years. That's 4 years. I mean, that's a better thing to say because you're true. I joined the Bybit thing. It was something else because I cannot join the Femix. Of course, you can also join Bybit. If you're just preferring trading on Bybit, you can also join that one. I mean, yeah, we just came through the second pool here, so 52 members right now applied here. So yeah, you can also join in Bybit if you cannot trade on Femix or so. Also have a coupon code for Bybit, and you can also join this challenge. Still also, let me check it real quickly. Still, yeah, 2 days to sign up here for this one. So yeah, the more people that are coming on board, of course, on this one as well, the higher the price pool is getting. But it's of course also a very nice thing to see. Also a nice thing to see. Do you believe in Plan B stock to flows? Yes. Some people don't believe in it, and I think the stock to flow will be broken. But yes, I do believe in it. It's still working. It's still working. Join the channel. I mean, CryptoP, that is only for supporting. You can join the channel as becoming a member. That's this. You can join the channel, then you're becoming a member because this is completely. You're not getting a special community grouper. It's only that you're getting these emojis in the chat and you're getting these special icons. And the longer you are a member of the team, the different the color you will get. So that's of course pretty cool, I thought. And it's only if you want to support the channel. So don't do it if you are expecting some kind of a group or so. It's only if you want to support the channel. So it's also, I told it also over here, you will receive only these special emojis and it's nothing special. It's only for supporting the channel. Yeah, that's great. A lot of groups are expensive. Yeah, I mean, we're only doing this for you guys, of course. Why don't you believe the 280k Bitcoin this year? Because who is going to buy your Bitcoin? Who is going to buy Bitcoin? Once you're willing to cash out, someone has to buy your Bitcoin. If you want to cash out, someone has to buy your Bitcoin. And I think once Bitcoin is going to go above the 110k, it will be getting overextended. And once Bitcoin is getting overextended, it's way too overvalued above the 110k. It will have a cool-off period. And I do believe in the logarithmic growth curve. And of course, there's a lot of demand. There's a lot of hype around it, and I do think it will be different. The bear market will be a little bit less volatile than the previous bear market. No 90 or 80% correction. I think it will be a little bit different. But I don't believe that we're going to see 300k Bitcoin in this cycle because it's way too overvalued. Way too overvalued. And we want to be realistic. And the point here is all these big players, they are trying to dump on you. They're saying and 300k Bitcoin because who is going to buy their Bitcoin once it's going to top out? And who was saying that Bitcoin was heading towards 50k in the previous bull market? All these guys that are trying to hype up the price, who is going to buy their Bitcoins if you are willing to sell? These big investors are willing to sell their Bitcoin, but who's going to buy it? Of course, the retailers, and that is the reason why the retailers got wrecked in this scenario, because they were getting told by these institutions that Bitcoin was going to 50k, but no, it wasn't. And yeah, these institutions were just selling. So please don't get fooled. Also by some YouTubers. I'm not saying these YouTubers are better, but I'm just realistic. I just want to be realistic, and that's the point I don't want to make here. Rolf, please tell us your best times to accumulate during the next bear run. I mean, of course, I still think it can be a little bit different here, but I won't say it all too much here because then I'm speaking against myself. But I will be accumulating on every drop of approximately 10%. So I can average in on a very nice price. Because yeah, calling the exact bottom will be very hard, of course. But I mean, I will be start accumulating more Bitcoin. Let's say if we're going towards 100k, I will be start accumulating Bitcoin from 50k, and then each and every time, once we're seeing another 10% drop off, I will be accumulating more and more and more. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you bought this opportunity here, you're doing a pretty good job, of course, still. Lower time frame. You are doing a very strong job. And guys, also, by the way, we're only 53 subscribers away. 53 from the 27. I mean, 25. It's going so quickly. I cannot even keep up with the pace. Here, guys, all massively supporting and hitting that subscribe button. It's absolutely, truly amazing to see here. And once reaching the 30k here, going to do some more giveaways. Probably going to give away a ledger or so. But once coming closer, of course, I will be announcing it. Probably doing it on the Instagram channel, of course. I mean, a lot of people are recently following me over there. That's of course very cool. But once reaching the 30k, going to do some more giveaways. But it would be, of course, very amazing if you guys already are joining into the channel here. Because I also want to do some more trades, of course, with you guys. So Arthur also donated here. You're saying, what happened with Ren today, my man? I will check Ren for you real quickly. And also, guys, only 12 more minutes for 4-hourly candle. So I will be checking Bitcoin in a second. So what happened with Ren today? We are breaking through the resistance line, first of all. So 4-hourly candle is going to close anytime soon. So what happened with Ren? You can see downward sloping resistance line. We were meeting this resistance line already for a longer period of time. And since we were breaking above it here, we faked out. And right now we are breaking above it once again here. So this is, of course, very exciting. And here we were looking to Ren as well. And we're discussing that we are right now trading against resistance. So since then, we also moved down. But yeah, what happened with Ren right now? Yeah, we, of course, we pushed a little bit higher here. And we are breaking through this resistance line. So it's looking very good for Ren. And damn, people are spamming in the chat. And you're right away, you will get blocked. So please don't do so, guys. Where will Ethereum sit around once Bitcoin is around 110k? I think Ethereum will be topping out around the 5 to 6k here. 5 to 6k, and it's still conservative. We can go higher, but I will be already taking profits around the 6k for Ethereum. You want to take set some profits areas. I mean, what you want to do here is, I mean, getting a good entry is one thing, but getting a good exit is another thing here. Because in the bear market, of course, timing the top is very hard. In the bull market, it's very hard to call the top. But what you can do here is going out in steps. You're just stepping out of the market in the minor steps, so you're taking just good profits. Because taking profits is never bad, guys. Of course, I'm still sitting on a big amount of Bitcoin. The most amount of Bitcoin I will be just holding, but of course also taking some minor profits. So, yeah, I mean, what happened with trend? It's very hard to say, but we are just breaking through the resistance line here. Right now showing a lot of volatility here, so this is, of course, nice to see. So Oliver also saying, VeChain, are we looking at a correction almost at 10 cents here? So VeChain, of course, is performing so strong here recently, guys. VeChain is performing so strong. I cannot believe my eyes. We're just doing such a strong job here, and you're saying is it yet to have a correction? I mean, it hasn't yet had a correction yet here. It's of course pretty overextended, and it is forming a bearish divergence here on the 4-hourly. On the daily, of course, it is not forming a bearish divergence, so that's looking good. And we can go way higher with VeChain. I know it's like a very good project there, but I mean, yes. Are we looking for a correction? I think, yes, we are looking for a correction, because usually, right now, you're seeing a pretty steep uptrend getting created, and of course, you cannot go up in a straight line here. Right now, it is looking like that we're starting a parabolic phase, but I do think that we can see another last run-up here. If you're looking like a parabolic run-up, you can see that we're probably going to do something like this. So there can be a very fast leg up getting created for VeChain. I don't think it's very likely. I mean, yeah, we can see maybe another leg up getting created, but let's see. Probably 10 cents will be huge psychological resistance as well here. So for VeChain, so yes, we can have a correction, and if we're going to have a correction, I think this level over here, this white line of support, this will be your level because it was previous resistance. This will be your level to accumulate some VeChain. So I should be looking, if you're correcting here, I should be looking to accumulate some more VeChain around this level. And this will be sitting around the 8.8 cents here. So once going down here, definitely you can accumulate some over here. You can be accumulating some over here. That would be, of course, also a very interesting strategy if you're doing so. Guys, no. I see that, by the way, I see that the stream is shadow banned. This is pretty unfortunate. This is pretty unfortunate. I see the stream is shadow banned, so that's pretty unfortunate. But we will still, of course, continue the stream. I see the stream is shadow banned for the last hour already. So that's pretty unfortunate, of course. But let's see. Yeha is saying, what do you think about VeChain and on? I just discussed VeChain, of course. But guys, unfortunately, the stream is shadow banned. I see. The stream is shadow banned. So, of course, no financial advice here. So, I said something wrong. If you say something about the pandemic, you know, YouTube, the algorithm just blocks you and you cannot find your stream anymore. Because, yeah, if you look to this, if you search for crypto rover, you can, usually I always stand over here, on this line over here. But, yeah, right now I'm gone. You cannot find my stream anymore. Also, if you search for crypto rover live, you cannot find me anymore. So, that's pretty unfortunate. But YouTube sometimes shadow bans you. So, of course, you can only find it here on the channel. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. We will be continuing the stream. But you're saying, what do you think about Harmony 1? Harmony 1, of course, having a correction right now. We were discussing Harmony 1 earlier today already. I was saying already, please be careful. This coin is so overextended. You do want to be taking profits. Forming a bearish divergence also on the 4-hourly. Momentum cooling off for a second. It is likely to see Harmony 1 cooling off for a moment at least. So what do I think about it? Please stay away from it at the moment. Of course, it's a very good project, but I still think it has to have a correction because it's getting too overextended. It's getting too overextended. Shadow ban us. We will make you stronger. Stay strong, mate. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I don't know why YouTube is doing so. Why is it shadow ban? I don't know. Sometimes, like I told you before, if you say something about the pandemic word, they just block you out of nowhere. But there are also some other words that they have in their algorithm, and they completely block. So I don't know why, but that is pretty unfortunate. So please, guys, don't say these things in the chat here. Of course, it's not like same with Twitter. Yeah, I don't know why. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. But you guys are all showing so much support. Nordy is saying, do you have a bag of ADA and when will you take profits? Yes, I have a bag of ADA, and when will I be taking profits? I will be taking some profits for ADA once reaching, let's say, the $5 or so. $4 to $5 will be my first take profit area. Already taking 50% out of it, in my opinion. $4 is already 50% take profit area. Once going higher, $5 is also a 20% take profit over a portfolio by then. And going higher, with each and every dollar, I will be taking 20% out as well. But I think we are going to reach it, but it's just a matter of time. And guys, imagine how excited it will be that we're going to see a $5 Cardano in, let's say, 4 months. Imagine how excited it will be. It will be massively exciting. It will be massively exciting. It will be very cool. I found your YouTube, your channel on YouTube shows. Yeah, I know. But if I look to the, some people can still find me because, let's see, I'm still getting 900 views per hour. But let's say only 10 people are finding me per minute, where it usually can be, let's say, 120. So that's the point we'll be right now having. So it's of course a little bit unfortunate, but we will just continue the stream here for you guys. We will just of course continue the stream for you guys. Then you have a private stream, right? That's also cool. Not really private, but it's a little bit more private. As you can see, Bitcoin still falling a little bit here. It's still holding up. Still holding up. YouTube see trading as gambling. Yeah, I know. But I mean, I was not shut event for, let's say, a month or so. So this is the first time since a month once again. But yeah, also if you're streaming very long, they're doing this also. So sometimes if you're doing very long streams, YouTube sees it as a bot or so. Because there are sometimes you have these channels that are, you have these Cardano channels that are just streaming the whole day, and these are scamming people. But of course we are not not doing so. But that's the reason why they're blocking long crypto live streams. So that's pretty unfortunate. So guys, of course we're going to close the 4-hourly candle in just a matter of 3 minutes. 3 minutes away for the 4-hourly candle close. This is of course getting very excited. But guys, after this 4-hourly close, I don't know for how long I will be continuing, but after this 4-hourly close, probably going to wrap up the stream. But then I can probably do another stream later today. If you want me to do so, make sure just smash up these likes right away here, and also let me know in the chat real quickly here. It would be very cool if you want me to. It would be very cool. And Joe is saying VRP stream right now. Yeah, that's cool. Private streams for all the OGs. Yeah, everyone who's right now watching, you of course very cool. You guys are very cool. Sorry to watch again. What do you think about Silica? I think Silica is a pretty good project. Pretty good project. And also just smashing it up to 450 subscribers, 27k and 450 subscribers. So thank you for the one who just subscribed to the channel. Are you still going to trade on the stream? Yes, I will. I will. Mock time, guys. Yeah, I promised the mock giveaway around to 1.1k here, but maybe unfortunately we're not reaching it, and I have to be a little bit careful because of course giving away a lot of mocks, and still I will be giving away more mocks here, but of course I don't have infinity mocks, so I will be setting targets for the streams, and once reaching the target, we will be giving away the mocks. So today we unfortunately didn't reach it, but maybe tomorrow or later on tonight we can still reach it. So probably once I'm streaming tonight, we'll be doing a 2 or 3 hour stream, guys. I think 2 hour stream will be very likely for the stream of tonight if we're doing so. So yeah, you guys all want me to do so. So of course I cannot promise it yet, but I definitely think I will be doing it. Please, you are the best. That's very nice. That's very nice. Thank you for a response. No problem. Always looking for a response. But guys, we're just right now 2 minutes away for the 4-hourly candle close, guys. 2 minutes away. Oh, please don't spam in the chat. Please don't spam in the chat. Come back in 2 hours. I mean, probably in 2 hours I can't. I can't in 2 hours. You're very interactive with your live streams. It makes you an experience and quite fun, and certainly inspiring loyalty. I mean, I love interaction with you guys. I love interaction. I want to know what you guys as well think on the market, so we can discuss this all together, you know. So there's always, I've my second screen over here, always looking to the chat here, looking what you guys want me to look at. And of course, I will be trying to answer every question, of course, guys. I want to try and answer every single question, but it's very hard to answer every single question. That's the reason why I'm always looking to answer the most amount of questions. So, yeah, we will for now discuss the Bitcoin 4-hourly close, guys. I will be, of course, I see you, JNew Game, also you're willing to check me on Band. But I will check it later on JNew. But right now, first, I will be looking at Bitcoin. Because 1 minute, guys. 1 more minute, and we're going to close this 4-hourly candle for Bitcoin. 1 more minute, and we're going to close this 4-hourly. Of course, very exciting to see. 4-hourly candles are usually so exciting. And we're going to see it once again here, of course. Going to see it once again. Do you like Litecoin? Yeah, it's not a bad coin. I like Litecoin. I like the cheap transactions. Of course, Litecoin. But Dean Harvey, you're saying bull run end prediction. I think the end of the bull run will be somewhere around the, I think July, this summer, at least this summer. July towards September, but it really depends for how long we're going to correct right now. I mean, the prediction of the end of the bull market can just, my prediction can be shifting in 2 days or so. If we're going to see an insane rally up to 70k here, I think the bull market can be ending in a month already. So it really depends on how the market is going to cool off. People are all saying the same question here. So yes, that's my thought about it. Just Rover, it was very fun this morning. Have a great day, bud. And so Shinning, see you later once again. See you later once again. Did you enter Ave already? No, I haven't. I haven't. Hey, what's your PC setup? Multiple screens? Yes, I have. Sometimes I make some Instagram stories, so you can see it as well here. I have two 32-inch screens, so it's pretty high screens. Yeah, recently I upgraded my setup as well here. So yeah, it's a pretty nice setup in my opinion. If you are looking at my Instagram channel, sometimes I make some stories and you see my setup as well over there. So definitely consider looking at. But yeah, guys, we just opened a new 4-hourly candle. Very exciting to see here. With the institutions, it might be not a usual bear market. I have to agree with you. Right now we are looking different to Bitcoin. There are way more whales in Bitcoin, and of course way more institutions that are also willing to step into Bitcoin. So this makes me feel very exciting. Makes sense. Thanks. No problem. No problem. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I don't have a girlfriend. Girlfriends takes way too much time for me at the moment. I don't have a lot of. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't want to have a girlfriend or so, but I mean, it's right now taking a lot of time for me. I have a pretty busy life, so it's not really suited for me at the moment. And also going to Dubai. I don't know if you guys already know it. I'm looking to get a place over there. So it's not really suited in my life at the moment. But yeah, you can see Bitcoin forming a pretty big wick on the top side on the previous one, 4-hourly candle, guys. Pretty big wick on the top side on the previous 4-hourly candle. So right now, yeah, in my opinion, this is already a pretty bearish sign in my opinion. So yeah, let's see where we are heading towards. Yeah, maybe people are getting scared of the CME futures also closing this Friday once again. So it can be a pretty bearish week as well here for Bitcoin. So yeah, of course, let's see what we are going to do. Got to go. Bye, Dan. No, see you later, Cheryl. See you later once again. Pump it up. You're saying pump it up. Very cool. Very cool. But yeah, guys, we're pushing a little bit low here with the new 4-hourly candle that we're just opening. We're just opening a new 4-hourly candle. So, of course, right now flipping it into red. Are you in a copy trade platform? No, I'm not doing that. Not yet. And maybe if you guys want to, I can set it up, but I'm not doing it yet. I think it's a very bad thing because the point here is that I'm trying to educate you guys. And if you're copy trading someone, you're basically gambling on someone else's knowledge. And you do want to become a better trader yourself, right? That's the thing that I wanted at least. I mean, copying trade is a very bad thing to do. And that's also why I don't really like signal groups or so, because you're not learning anything yourself. And that's the thing that I try to educate you here on the channel as well. I want to help you guys with certain things and how to recognize certain things as well and how to think different on the market. So yeah, we are flipping this candle into the red, was of course pretty unfortunate. Let me see at this scenario. Yeah, you can see we're finding and maybe having this retest of the support line once again here. But yeah, for the 4-hourly candle close was pretty bearish in my opinion. So this is also the reason why we are seeing the price pushing a little bit lower at the moment. Learn how to trade, then you don't need to copy. That's exactly what I mean, Shane. Exactly what I mean. So yeah, we are seeing the price pushed a little bit lower here for Bitcoin. So yeah, let's see what we are going to do here, guys. But guys, one thing that I will be doing here, of course, I promise you that I was going to stay here for the 4-hourly close. But I will be wrapping up the stream right now. Of course, we streamed for 3 hours and 34 minutes. Of course, an amazing stream here. And guys, I told you already, probably going to be back later on today. So let's say in 4 or 5 hours. I will be doing another stream here. If you guys want me to, of course. Yeah, you guys already wanted me to do so. So it was a very exciting day here once again to spend this early Monday with you guys. So, of course, we will be looking for the next opportunity here as well on the channel. Of course, unfortunately, we couldn't open a trade here, but you have to know. Only will open a trade once we're seeing a good opportunity here. And the 4-hourly candle is right now moving a little bit to the downside. And I do think, like I told you already earlier, if we're not going to hold on to this level, I definitely think that we can be moving a little bit more to the downside. And of course, ascending triangle. We are right now seeing more volatility to the downside getting created here. So I will be opening a short as well here, by the way, if we're going to see a move to the downside getting created here and see this push down solidifying here. First, I want to see this ascending triangle moving to the downside here, but for now, we are not seeing it yet. But oh, guys, maybe if we're going to see this bounce really solidifying, I maybe have to stay here for a longer period of time here. But yeah, I mean, I will be wrapping up the stream right now, guys. You guys are all saying, yes, Rover, enjoy your day. I will be checking you guys later on today, probably. Make sure to keep an eye out on Discord, because there I will be notifying you, and also on Twitter. So, guys, it was an amazing stream here, and I will check you guys later. Peace out.